over.
Fuck! What the fuck? Fuck! Who the fuck? Fuck this fucking... How did you so fucking... Fuck! Fuck! Game over, man. Game over. Wait a minute. There's things here. There's trees. There's rocks. There's birds. There's squirrels. Come on. We'll bless them all until we get versticken. Join me.
Try to relax your anus.
Johnny, what do you know about illegal narcotics?
I want these people segregated.
Want to see the Packer? See the Packer again?
No! No!
Oh, come on, it'll keep your head from exploding.
Is that your beak?
Hey everybody, holy shit. I can't make anything work at the moment. We'll get the camera flipped over here in just a second. I don't even have the right... Oh, damn it. That's supposed... There's the starting soon thing. Hey. Alright, sup kids, happy Monday. Hey Johnny time, hey kids. Yeah. Why King Kong Dong? Why titties? Why? There are no. Are you implying that I am not the beacon of health that I want to be? Some of you might be, Johnny. What are you doing? I'm trying to get myself ready for a show that I was supposed to be ready for, but it took me longer than I wanted to get ready. Let's be honest. And then silence. I'm just excited for titties. Well, what the fuck? So excited now I got a pee, says 09 Canyon. Be right back. Johnny is finishing makeup. No, Johnny is getting the lights on and the camera into place. And I still don't think it is. Let's go there and let's go to the open screen. Hey everybody. Yeah, dude, Johnny looks like shit right now. Ugh. I feel like the wax makeup from the weekend didn't come off as much in the eyes. Oh man, because yeah, the eyes look rough. Johnny is nude right now, hence why the camera isn't on right now. Johnny is not nude. Sorry, I'm gonna have to fire you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not Aaron. Gonna guess. So first I just have to make sure it's not like a friend of the show, because I don't care about that. We won't even worry about it from here. We'll check it from there. We have to load up our stuff, our first hour stories. We have 3.5 hours of content. We're gonna do all that. Oh, great. So let's just take that off the screen for a minute and get rid of this person. Thank you for being a dick right away, so we know you're a fucking piece of trash. Okay, let's go ahead and get there. I have to load all my stuff. This is why I gotta load everything. Where is, I used to have just my channel. Now I can't pull up my channel. I gotta go to this way. This is such a pain in the ass. We gotta go to this one. Boom, we're live. Click the link all the way over here, and the audio's going through. Oh, thank you, Balls Deep. LOL. Thank you, Digger, for LOLing. Drowning in silence saying hello. Well, hello. Hello, Digger. Hello, everybody. I think we can pull the chat box back up. Yeah, I like having the chat on. I like the chat being a part of the show, but if the people in the chat want to behave like that, that's fine. I can't stop that. I don't care. I don't want that. I'm sorry. I just don't want that on my show. It's just a thing. How is life, Kim Farmham? How is life? We have a legit show to do, though, so let's close these two panels out and check the YouTube thing quick to see what we have to do for knocking the goal down, and because that's still on the 19th. Oh, it's a hefty ways into the... Whew. And then we got to slide our chair back because I still haven't done that. TY Green Goblin, what's up, everyone? Hey, TY and Green Goblin, good to see you as well. Let's go to here. Real quick like. Okay, so another person that's really really fucking gross of you. Okay, so let's go ahead and where is this? Hide user on this channel. And wipe that off. Oop, wrong one. Oop, there we go. Douglas W. I just filtered in, Johnny. Thank you for filtering in. We were waiting for you, Douglas. Do better, Nick. Oh, come on. I honestly don't think that one. I mean, that's almost insulting to Nick. Because, I mean, pretty sure even Nick's well aware. I've never actually met Ashley. Like, ever. I was like, oh, yeah. Is it tea or coffee in the kettle behind Johnny? Also, what scent is that diffuser putting out? The diffuser is putting out the dragon incense scent, because that counteracts the smell of marijuana. Speaking of marijuana, some of you might ask, hey, Johnny, why did the show start late? The show started late because somebody spilled the doctor's water on his pants and really didn't want to do a show smelling like weed. J-Bra, don't mind me skinny dipping in the stream behind you, Johnny. And for the record, this water is really cold. Well, it is a glacier-fed stream, all right? It's the peak of comfort for white people. See, we're safe here. No, because like they fled. No, they have to get in a boat. No, and as we all know, stop it. Okay, so. When will we get a honky tower? I demand equal bigotry. You know what? I support that. And here's the very funny thing about that. Honky's not seen as that hateful of a word, right? There we go. No. Don't do that. Yeah, that's too far over that way. There we go. Don't do that, though. That's too far that way. Just up a touch. I hate having to move this for Aaron and then having to fix it for me And guess what we'll do tomorrow? We'll move it again. We'll move it again. And again and again and a fucking again. Jesus Christ, I can't be happy with this damn thing. This is why we always check this beforehand. There we go. Saint Caesar providing the honky tower. Okay. So we have a show. I swear to Christ, we're going to do a show. I have to load the Twitch thing and also put on a Band-Aid. What? Why? Oh, I don't know. Fall abrasions. They're fun. Saint Caesar the Dream Giver. There you go. Or Dream Giver, Dream Maker. What do we call that? Oh, Jesus Christ. Gotta love the trolls. I mean, I don't know what they're supposed... Is it supposed to, like, other than the fact that, like, I have to hit a button. Okay. I hit a button, and it's making the chat box, like, clear out. Oh, no. Oh, God, no. What is it supposed to be accomplishing? I don't know. If that bitch ain't got no futon talk, she can keep on strutting. Yeah, I will say that. I just prefer people not fake someone else. Like, I get it that there's it's obviously not clearly printed as parody, and it's very obviously a parody account. Well, not even parody. It's a troll account, but whatever. Like, okay, so you did. Ooh, you're winning. Oh no. Bottom juice in the tea kettle smells delicious. God no. The tea kettle would be, what is it? A green tea. I don't remember if it's oolong or not, but a green tea with a red berry additive, little dried red berries. Don't you get it? You once sat next to Aaron, therefore you must also be destroyed. It's internet logic. Oh, dude, I get that part of it. I don't know if they've clued into the part where I don't care. Like, I had my breakdown moment, and since then, for like the internet's opinion of the world, I don't care. You know what I realized after my breakdown moment came really, really clear? The internet doesn't exist when you're not there. And I'm fine with that. I am fine with that. So, people say whatever they want about me, like, fine, okay. They keep things going when they know they're not true. Okay, fine. I don't care. I can't stop them. And you know what? Most of the world doesn't know who they are. Nor me. Which is the thing that I'm like, you know what? Who cares? Well, these people don't like johnny-krutches. You know what 99.999% of the world says to that? Who the fuck is johnny-krutches? That's where we're at. Johnny, are we getting you fired today? For what? Fired for what? How could you possibly think that? You have every bit about as close to getting me fired as what is it? As Aaron is to firing me with what was it? Someone like, oh, Aaron wrote the letter. Like, okay. You'll find out soon. Like, okay. The internet doesn't matter, Johnny. Just here to give us wet willies in our ear. I suppose. God damn it, Johnny. You know better. What? You're fired, says Douglas W. What? I'm fired? No. Oh, no. No. Here's how I know I'm not fired. Because, like Aaron can do a show by himself. It's not that he can't. It's just that he doesn't like to. He prefers to have a second mic. He's had one forever. So he's going to continue to have one. And if it's not me, it's going to be somebody else. And I am willing, you can call it laziness, loyalty, whatever you want. I'm willing to work for what he's willing to pay me. I don't know if other people are. I don't know. So I got that going for me. Unless I really do something, which, again, too lazy to do anything. Like, it's not that I can't take him down. It's just, want to take a nap. Where's creator dashboard? Digger, you're late. Actually, Digger's in a different place. No, you came to the right place, Digger, right? Saint Caesar, the trolls can go after themselves. Right, Saint Caesar does not like that. He likes being on the screen. Okay, guys? So don't fuck with his chat. He will fucking go medieval on your ass. He's like from England where they legit did that shit. They still have some of the stuff. All right, let's go to... Oh, what a weird day it is for me. And by weird, I mean like fun. I just been all over the place. Let's get this and let's pop out that. And ooh, nice Twitch viewership early on. That's always good. I can't get this thing to stop pinging the screen. I keep forgetting to message David Chandler. He told me to message him and a while ago, and I haven't. And I hope he's not taking that as an affront. All right, so we have 3 hours and 15 minutes in the show. Looks like we're relatively filtered in. Yeah, I'd say we're relatively filtered in. We got a decent number here and there. 10-person difference, so that's not bad. Little math in my head. Yeah, all right. Again, I don't know. See, the problem with these weird tree things, like, I don't understand what they're saying. I don't understand what they're saying. Trayvon. Was Trayvon the one who started it? Okay. I see. ICP. We have tasers and batons to kill people with. I mean, Saint Caesar, I was going more with like the axes, the swords, the knives, Shut down the chat, Johnny. What? Oh, no. You know what I can do? I can do that. There, does that help you? Does that fix your malfunction? I mean, I say join the chat, be part of the chat, be part of the show, but that's because I'm going to read it. Like, the on-screen part is entirely voluntary. Douglas W. Thanks, Johnny. I mean, see, now Digger Digger, King Kong Dong and Digger were working together to make a titties tower. Now we just got the ES. Now we just got the ES, which I don't know if you know this. ES is only 2 parts of a very serious condition for men, and it's not anything to laugh at. People make fun of this stuff, but
these unfortunate souls are suffering from ESS, enlarged scrotum syndrome.
I love how the dude saying it can't say it without smiling. Like, he's too, like, it literally, Dr. Zillman, like,
hi, I'm Dr. Zillman, and I'd like to talk to you about your testes.
All right. Oh, that one's low. Somebody's extra sad. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Oh, no. There we go. It's that easy. Like, you already got banned and stuff. I don't even need to do that, but wow. That's interesting. I might have to start taking the chat off the screen just in general for today. Just because they apparently, they really like being, All right. Hi, I'm Troy McClure. No, that's not, that's, again, this is an actual, and those two, and baseball bats too. Again, Saint Caesar, I feel like you didn't understand they'll go medieval on your ass thing. Just didn't understand where I was going with that. So thank you. Douglas W. HSS, huge scrotum syndrome. I don't know if I feel like enlarged and huge are 2 of the same words. I guess you could have a huge scrotum that's not enlarged. But I feel like an enlarged scrotum is going to be fairly huge. No matter what, it just enlarged is going to be It's gonna be big. Look, I don't mean to brag, but it's gonna be pretty big. Saying we have axes too. See, now you're smelling what I'm selling. Axes, catapults, trebuchets, smoke bombs, laughing gas. Oh, fuck, a sticker party? Why? She engorged. I don't know. I don't know if I'd go with engorged. Yeah, a sticker party so everybody can go crazy with the stickers. Thank you, Labglass, for the Lightning Strikes sticker and the 100 bits. We haven't done a hype train in Twitch in a long time. If we want to do that, that would be cool. That would be fun. I got done putting my Band-Aid on. The MRI I had yesterday wiped me out. Still not right today. Yeah, dude, those things will do it. How long were you in the tube? My record now stands at 2 hours and 30 minutes, so... I'll be honest, I've had better times. Why can't I do that? Oh, maybe it doesn't let me. Oh, because it's just whatever. All right, anyways, we're good on there. We've got all the chats up. The Rumble chat, I'm sorry I've been missing you guys. My time, it's 14:20.
All right, I've been thinking.
Hot Jesus Christ. Oh. I'm going to take this for just a second. I apologize. Hold on while I get to this. I'll be right back, guys. Oh, fuck. That was a doctor appointment thing. I apologize. I had to take that. I've been meaning to get back to them and I haven't, so they are calling me about scheduling an appointment that I need to schedule. I'm sorry. Oh, today is just a whole bunch of... It's just a whole bunch of kicks in the dick. Oh, Jesus, we're close to a fucking hype train. I will be honest, I do not have... Never mind, I figured out a way to fix that problem. I have water. We can use the doctor. Alrighty. The boner was in... What? The boner was in what? Who has a boner? Oh, fuck. How much better coffee is when you grind the beans over the pre-bagged? Oh, yeah, dude. Ground beans, absolutely. You're going to have... Your oil is going to be fresher coming out of the ground beans. The freshly ground grounds. The ground rounds, the round grounds. All right, let's go to this quick and do this really stupid quick. Oh, God, that hurts. Oh, that's a low number. Oh, boy. Oh, that hurts. Oh, boy. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so, Twitch from... All right, so Saturday. Friday. Okay, so... If we put Friday and Saturday together, that's $10. Okay, that's $10. All right, that hurts. That hurts a lot. Oh, talk about a funding deficit. We're not gonna have any extra money. All of that extra money from before is just gonna fucking fade away. All right, here we go again. I might have to actually do that thing where, yeah, I don't know. That's the thing that they're like, oh yeah, dude, up your goals. And it's like, yeah, but then when people go for weeks without throwing me any money, I'm fucked in the ass. All right. The MRI I had yesterday, 30 minutes. The camera kept coming off my knee. They had a camera on your knee? That's weird. Shake the plate, Johnny. I don't have a plate to shake. Douglas W. So. We don't shake plates. We possibly smoke bowls and bongs, but we don't have a hype train incoming, so it's gone. And it's gone. Thank you, Fettuccine El Pupu and Lab Glass. I appreciate all that you do for the show. It is awesome, and I am grateful, and we'll see how it goes. So anyways, there we go there. Boop, boop, boopity boop. And back and back. Although I should say, for all of the on the Twitch end, YouTube and Rumble have been being pretty awesome. YouTube buying like a week or so, like a little bit over a week, and then Rumble buying a day or two. So it's nice. Man, I just want, dude, no. Hashtag never stop begging. Well, you know what? In that vein, then, how about, because the goal is now $35 on the 19th, let's go ahead and throw the pay links up. If anybody wants to, you know, be a dude or a dudette and do that, here is the pay links thing. Let's go there and pin it. And then let's go there and pin it. And how about we spam the chat one more time and pin it. Let's go Manuel. All right, there we go. All right, so we're running for, again, another 3 hours. Let's load our first hour stories. Jesus, Johnny. What is wrong with you? I'm going to mute the stuff now. I had to wait on the hype train. Yeah, that's the ticket. I had to wait on the hype train, so that's what we were doing. And now that we're done doing that, we can go to the stories. King Kong Dong saying, I'll give you monies Friday. No worries, man. Johnny 8 Brooks, can I use Vemino? Vemino? I mean Venmo. I've never heard of Venimo. Venimo? Venimo? I don't know. Eno? Fucking Jesus, I can't. Was the Rogan any good this weekend? I'll be honest, I didn't watch the Rogan. I'll cover the entire 35 smooches. All right, J-Bra, I do wear my sunglasses at night. Oh, I'm getting distracted in the chat. Now I need to, I don't want it in smooches, though. I need it in money. I need it in money. I can't spend smooches. Can't feed my daughter with smooches. All right, so let's be honest. Like, we're funded, so yeah, but yeah, can't keep everything afloat just with smooches. Whereas the first hour stories, that's what we're doing. God damn, I can't get my shit together today. So we're loading our first hour stories. We've got a bunch of things to talk about. It's a lot of election stuff in the first part. After that, we do our best and hopefully succeed at getting the fuck out of election stuff, because I can't even with elections anymore. To quote a generation that I'm not in, I can't even with the election bullshit anymore. Just let it be done. Let it be done. Fuck, can we vote tomorrow? I'm tired of who's right, who's wrong. SSI pays Johnny's bills. Not really, sort of, a little bit. But then again, if you want to be accurate, I also pay into SSI with taxes. So let's be fair. Let's be fair. And I'll ask you this, Douglas W. Would you give up everything you have right now to get my paltry SSI payment, but you have to be me as a cripple? Oh, boy. And look, the same old bit is still going. Take the chat off the screen or you're fired. Oh no. I'm going to wipe the chat off the screen just because I want to. All right. Vote tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday night, and again on Tuesday, just to be sure. Says Shia. I don't know if that's how it works. You get paid in poultry. Yep. Wings and leg meat. That's all it is. Wings and leg meat. Which bit futon or... Now I have no idea what you're talking about. Corn diff is amazing. Yeah, there we go. You don't get paid in breasts? Sad. Nope. Somebody takes all the breasts. Douglas W., I mailed in my vote. Yeah, I mailed in my grandma's vote. That's a joke. I'm always told I'm mailing it in. Ha! Fucking Jesus Christ. All right, so for our first hour stuff, the audio's back up if anyone on Twitch wants to do stuff. That stuff's all there. The audio's back up on Twitch. Man, I'm tempted to see if I can vote twice. I voted last month, and I'm thinking of going in person. Well, thank you for admitting that on my channel, Roots Calhoun. Now I have to disavow, prank caller, because god damn it, I don't want anything to do with this. How'd the stripper gig go? It was a great time. I was dressed as a vampire. I know, gay, but whatever. I made it work. Anyhow, had a good time, hung out with people, had a nice little hangout with people at the end of the thing, and then I left. And then that was that. They keep asking me to come back. So they're like, so when are you coming back? And I'm like, I don't think so. So we'll see. I don't know though. If the show starts losing funding, maybe I'll do that to cover it. I mean, let's be honest. If I did that every weekend, well, let's go with the base amount that we generally know of. All right. And I mean, that's 3 or 4 days. But that's to do this. Then I'm doing that to do this. So that would be, I'll take at least 1 day off a week for sure if I'm doing it that way. Who keeps bullying my brother? Oh, dear Lord. Dear Lord. That's a bit far. And now I have a reason to report a user. Oh, boy. Alrighty. There we go. I don't know. Is your brother an F slur? Probably me. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. You're going to keep coming in here under someone else's name and throw off something else. I'm going to have to start being like, all right, how much is how much? It's again, ooh, you have a keyboard and a computer. You know what? I wouldn't put it past someone who's a BYB simp. I wouldn't put it past anyone who's a BYB simp because I was hard on them today and in the chat too. So that might be what it is. Somebody's simping hard for BYB. Hobo is the usual suspect. I'm on my phone, Johnny. What do you mean? I'm not talking to you, Douglas. If I was talking to you, she got out, but ended up serving a year. Who got out? Black lady here was put in prison because she trusted her PO who said she could vote. The PO even went to the judge and fell on her sword, but the government wants... Dude, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. Yeah, that's a fun thing where ignorance of the law is no excuse. That's fun. What about all the people that we know break it and they don't? Backdoor boys. That's BDB, MSO. That's BDB. That's not BYB. And again, we don't know that it's BYB. Oh, boy. Wow. So, as I was saying, BYB. That would be my best guess. Because I definitely don't think it's anyone else. I don't know who else would. I don't think it's like BYB themselves. Again, BYB simp. Douglas W. I know BYB. Oh, I know BYOB. Jesus Christ. Wow. Again, it's the same fucking. Alrighty. So I'm gonna do a show now, if that's okay. Apparently somebody else is really bored. Oh, I know Bob. He spells with his name. He spells his name backwards. Really? I always thought he spelled it the right way. Aaron, stay out of the chat. Yeah, I don't know if you know this or not. Aaron doesn't go into chats as Aaron. That's the thing where he's like, I'm not Steel Toe. It's like, yeah, but you don't go into a chat as Aaron Imholt. You show up as Steel Toe Morning Show. So. Anyways, we have actual stories to do, so we'll start with the extremist conspiracy theories. A lot of you guys may not realize this, but the elections are getting fierce, and well, NBC News wants you to know there is a chance, a possibility that, and again, U.S. intelligence officials like the CIA and Department of Homeland Security, the people who did really suspicious. I was saying suspect and suspicious at the same time. Can't do that. Did really suspicious shit on January 6th. Some would say maybe kind of, I don't know, instigated a thing to paint citizens as arrestable people. Maybe. I don't know. What am I, a guy? What am I, conspiracy theorist? Anyhow, so U.S. intelligence officials want to warn us about the possibility of some of these crazy conspiracy theorists and extremists that they are really worried about after this election. Guys, I don't know if you know this or not, but there's a whole bunch of people that have been doing some really crazy. They're all Democrats. I get why you're not, but right, we have to. In a piece that's totally not aimed to again paint the people that keep getting attacked as the villains. Let's go over here. Yeah, well, I live in communist BC. It's going to take more than a vote to fix it. Dude, I don't think votes will fix this thing either. And Bud Britches, I will in a moment. Boom. Oh, it helps if you unmute it, you fucking
in the
tard.
upcoming election. In a joint and more breaking news now, U.S. intelligence agencies are warning of threats of violence in the upcoming election. In a joint intelligence bulletin, agents from the FBI and the Department of Homeland Security are warning law enforcement agencies that domestic violent extremists are seeking to terrorize and disrupt the vote. Let's get more now from NBC's Ken DeLuca.
Violent domestic extremists. So, Democrats? I love how when very liberal people attack Donald Trump, those aren't violent domestic extremists. Those are just a shooter. Let's go and let's check that like we were told to and see what's what. Or is Bud Britches? I'll laugh if Bud Britches is fucking with me. That's hilarious. That's no, he's not, because I just got a voopity voop. Thank you. I'm assuming that's Bud Britches for the 20. Thank you very much. Small show with a small goal, because I I like hitting my targets. Now we're at 15 on the 19th. It's beautiful. I got a few to choose from, eh? What? Can we start banning these that detract from your show? I'm tired of it. So is everyone else. I know you are. I mean, I ban them as much as I can. Honestly, I kind of have a plan when the membership thing can finally get sorted out. I'm probably going to make the chat members only. Like, just in general. Like, if I make the chat subscribers only, like, everybody can subscribe. It's easy to do that. Like, so that won't really fix it. What the fuck are you talking about? I have no idea. JR Care. What? But anyhow, can I bring my futon talk to the members only section? Dude, that'd be fine. Douglas W sounds like Gino talk. Here's what it is. Like, if you want to, like, my chat's on the screen, so like that's all I'm saying. You just Oh, and now we got another 25 from somebody else. So thank you very much for that. Thank you again. So now we're at Now we're at 40 on the 20th. 40 on the 20th. So now we've changed the date, and that's where we're at. Okay, swollen members only.
We don't have a whole lot of songs that feature the cowbell.
I gotta have more cowbell, baby.
Happy 3 years, buddy.
All right, 3 years supporting the show on Twitch. Thank you. Let's go ahead and roll on cowbell for our buddy Rusty Grammar on Twitch. 3 years. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right. Anyways, so yeah, no, but that's again why for that, because like I agree with you. I don't like the whole thing. So we just do that on Twitch and YouTube, and Rumble would be fine. But I don't know. Okay, and now I can't keep track. Real question is, which black swan will be the cause the U.S. to not have an election? Who are the black swans? I'm not familiar on that. Is that a gang? You talking about the movie with Natalie Portman? I mean, dude, that was fucking hot, right? Like, Mila Kunis and Natalie Portman being this close to effing, and I'm like, fuck me running, man. Like, oh, dude, I didn't realize I wanted those two to bang ever in my life. But damn, when I saw that movie. If I could see Natalie Portman bang Mila Kunis, I would be so happy. King Kong Dong. Hey, stupid ass trolls, get effed. Black Swan event would fix the internet. LOL 100%. Again, what I don't know what the Black Swan event is. At any rate, let's go again. Extremists, again, like the closer Trump gets, the extremists might interfere with the who are these extremists? Inspired by conspiracy theories. Right. Pose a major threat to 2024 elections. I will say this. There have been stories of like ballot boxes being burned. And now I'm starting to wonder, like, is it the left doing this just so that way they can call the election into question? Be like, oh, our election. Natalie Portman doesn't do anything to my wiener. King Kong Dong, I'm kind of in the same boat with you on that. Mostly just because when I think Natalie Portman, I think of The Professional. It's just the first film I ever saw her in, and I automatically go back to Natalie Portman as a little tiny girl holding a plant. So I can't really dig it for Natalie Portman, but I will say this. When you put her with Mila Kunis, and there's like this quasi-evil, I'm going to murder you, like sexual tension thing, somehow, boing. I think of her bald in V. See, now I've got a boner. But that's only because it's only because I always wanted to F Professor X. Now I'm just a guy in a wheelchair. That's what you call ironic. Oh, fuck yeah. All right, let's go. Black Swan event forged by NWO government somewhere in the world to cause World War III that would allow USA to postpone elections. Okay. So, like, the Middle East right now.
Lanian, what more can you tell us about this warning, Ken?
Good morning, Anna. The FBI and the Department of Homeland Security are warning in this new intelligence bulletin of the heightened risk of lone wolf attacks by domestic extremists motivated by election-related conspiracy theories, including beliefs in widespread voter fraud and their...
Including beliefs in widespread voter fraud. We've never had that before. Again, lone wolf attacks. You mean like the person who shot at Donald Trump? I love how you guys are talking about conspiracy theorists and nutballs and fucking election interview. Like, we don't have people who literally tried to prevent one person from physically being able to run by murdering him. Right. Like, we haven't had one person, like one political candidate has had 2 fucking attempts on his life. One that didn't even get out the gate, but like still, like if it had, it would have. Oh boy. Uh-oh, what are we going after Zen Rhino for? Was that actually Zen Rhino or is that a fake Zen Rhino? What was the message? Johnny. Ugh. Yeah, that's either not a real Zen Rhino, and if it is, that person can leave. I'm guessing a fake Zen Rhino, just because. Is it the same? Is it the same one? Is it the same one? No, it does say, well. Oh, I was hoping it was the same account, and that'd be really easy. Like, oh, it's the same one. And balls deep fakes that. I kind of figured. So, at any rate, I like Zoe Saldana in Colombiana. She always pretty, but then she's going around and killing dozens of bad guys in fun ways. Colombiana, and then there's another one. She's on Lioness now. Why the fuck are we talking about this? Gotta be fake, or he took a hard left turn, says J Bra. I kind of figured fake. Like, Balls Deep is saying fake, and I kind of figure fake. Because, again, Zen Rhino, I don't think would go, like, that hard in the paint, so to speak. At any rate, let's go to this. So, or wait, no, go to it. We've been on it. The election, again, extremists. We haven't had any extremist happenings in our election stuff this year at all, but we should be worried about it coming up.
Their hatred of their political opponents. This will surprise no one who's been paying attention, but it's significant that these agencies are putting this out to local law enforcement a week before the election.
Glad we're getting that now. I don't know if you know that, but a lot of these liberal people are very unhinged. Very unhinged. Don't believe me? Hold on a bit. I got some stories for you. Spoiler alert.
The new unclassified bulletin says the goal of these attacks would be to terrorize and disrupt the vote. And to be clear, this document does not describe intelligence about any specific threat. It talks about a general atmosphere of anger and misinformation that could prompt unstable people to engage in threats or violence. And of course, we've already seen that in recent weeks with a series of arrests for election threats, including a man in Philadelphia who allegedly threatened to skin election workers alive. And remember,
are we not going to talk about the literal attempts on Donald Trump's life? The 2 literal. We're going to talk about extremists in our political atmosphere. We're not going to be like I thought when he's like, of course, anyone who's been paying attention, this isn't a surprise. Like, yeah, dude, like there's literally people who've tried to assassinate one of the. I never thought Jennifer Aniston was anything special, but she is looking great the last several years, better than before, in my opinion, says Shia. Jennifer Aniston is one of those where she's been nice, in my opinion, the whole time. No problem with Jennifer Aniston. Congress made it possible for any president to declare martial law and halt elections until he sees fit. That would scare me. Say Duran, Portman versus Kunis. Who wins? Johnny does. Yeah. Or at least my my election record fucking Jesus. My erection record wins because it goes up. Giggity. If they do shut the internet off, I'm gonna miss it here and some of you that are paying attention. So he's not going to miss me because I don't know if he knows I'm not paying attention. Here's my problem. If they shut the internet off, I have no World of Warcraft. And this is why they can't shut the internet off, because there are plenty of gamers like me who need their games to hold them grounded in reality. But unlike me, they don't have like a condition that fucking prevents them from going out and doing like public shit. They just literally live on the internet. Case in point, some of the people in my chat today. You don't want to take that from them. Then these fucking cave trolls have to go out into society. They have to interact. They have to find someone to talk to scream and rant at and rave at because things aren't going the way they want. Los Federales, jokes on them. I still have my old Playboy magazines. Right, and I have offline video games and old school video games for my 360. Fuck, if push comes to shove, I have, pen and paper video games and board games and stuff. I can survive, but nobody wants to see me on that kind of no. They die in real sunlight, says Balls Deep. No, they don't. They just become more unbearable. Internet is out. Read a book. What's a book? So wait a minute. You mean I have to take this thing and open it and move it like page by page? What with like my finger? Like I'm gonna go like this? Ugh. Why can't it just be like modern technology where you scroll? This is so much easier than this. Oh, fuck. This is modern day Mr. Rogers. This guy? You are paying attention, Johnny. The show is proof almost daily. I don't know about that. So basically, I get to relive my childhood, and there was no internet or cell phones. Right? Saint Caesar. We have Nintendo and Mario. We'll be fine.
For last week.
I don't know about you, but mine are all on emulators. I don't trust my NES to work. Oh, but I know what I can do for that. They make modern day cartridge playing consoles, and just buy a new one of those. That's what we should do.
Police in Phoenix arrested a person in connection with a mailbox fire that damaged around 20 ballots. The report identified potential targets of violence to include candidates, elected officials, election workers, members of the media, and judges involved in election cases. The potential threats include physical attacks and violence at polling places, ballot drop boxes, voter registration locations, and rallies and campaign events. And, of course, Anna, the report doesn't say this, but it's obvious that a lot of these extremists are driven by years of lies about the election, 2020 election by Donald Trump.
Oh, fuck. And there we go. Thank God I didn't do my conspiracy theory drinking game. We finally got it back to Donald Trump. Okay, so again, this whole time talking about conspiracy theories, election denials, whatever. We're going to ignore the fact that you guys deny elections when you see fit. Again, go back to the Bush and Al Gore thing. You can call an election into question. You're automatically a conspiracy theorist. Okay, let's go with that. Which side has had their candidate shot at multiple times? Called a threat to democracy multiple times? Again, I don't see the you know what? I can't even. I can't even. There's 5 seconds left in this, and he's gonna blame Donald Trump. Of course, we're going to blame Donald Trump. Of course, we're gonna blame Donald Trump. So now again, I would like to show you something else that happened this weekend. Now again, the Donald Trump people are the violent, angry conspiracy theorists. They are unhappy. They are disenfranchised, and they are violent, and they are angry. And you need to worry about them I go now to our video of a Kamala Harris supporter at a Harris rally. I go now to our video again to show you the passive left having to deal with the anger of the violent right. Kamala Harris rally. We have a lady stepping in here. Oh, wait, I'm wrong. This is the Harris supporter? Okay, this is the Harris supporter? How old is she? How old is she? Harris Walls. She's smiling. She's smiling at the little girl. This lady's about to scream. Again, listen closely. I don't give a fuck. Your dad's a bitch. Okay, we did the thing yesterday with, or was it yesterday? Fuck me, it was Friday. We did the thing yesterday with Behold the Tolerant Left, and now we have this one with I don't give a fuck. You're screaming at an infant in a fucking stroller. For the love of God. Even the lady behind you. Thank God that black lady stepped in to be the voice of reason. Alex, I'll take sentences I never knew I'd utter for 500. Thank you. Oh, Jesus. Keep her chained to the water heater. Oh. I'll be joshing. A shuffle girl on her TikTok break. Wait, did she just take a 4-year... She just take on a 4-year-old? I mean, she's a big take on. What is the UN? She's a big what? Dude, I think it was a 2-year-old, if I'm honest. Yeah, dude, I think it was a 2-year-old. We'll read you the facts on the story in one more second. Again, this lady's smiling at first, and I don't know if she's smiling at I think she's just smiling at the little kid. Like, she sees the cute little kid. She's like, oh, adorable little white baby. Your dad's going to vote for Trump, and I think he's racist for that, but whatever. You're just an adorable little white baby. Who's going to hate on that adorable little white baby? In comes entitled young white lady. Take it away. All right, so I don't know if she supports it or not. Somebody's laughing. Again, you dropped an F-bomb to that little kid, and this lady looks like she is about to cold cock you. By the way, nobody has said what I thought about this whole time. I've been waiting for it. I would have fart in my hand and then cuffed her mouth, says emotional damage. That is graphic. A God-fearing Christian don't do stuff like find Jesus, says Saint Aaron. Saint Aaron, any decent candidate would say, you question the outcome, let's do a recount, it's just right. Well, not only here's the thing about the recount stuff. I don't know about how many recounts we actually did or whatever, but Donald Trump asking if we can find these votes here or there to win this thing, like, that's because it was, close in some of these areas overnight, close. So he wants to see if they can find the votes. Okay, fine. The thing that bothers me is that none of the courts were allowed to see cases. Like, people tell me that want to vote for Harris and Walls. People tell me they're like, oh, Donald Trump controls the Supreme Court, and if he had a judicial system, like, you realize the judicial system, the judicial system didn't see a single case that was brought before it. Not that they found the cases thrown out for being garbage or whatever. Literally refused to see them. Now I have a problem. White folk, shoal can be the worst. I don't know what that means, Corn Diff. Dude was weighing his jail time for punching that rotten cunt. What dude? This isn't a dude. This is a lady. This is a lady. That's the dad. The dad who looks kind of like a, I'm going to go with young Michael Keaton. Who looks like a young Michael Keaton. Kind of picked up the daughter right quick and backed off. The dad had a microphone. He was apparently talking about something. I don't know what. So again, she screamed in her daughter's face, I don't give a your dad's a racist. This lady immediately picking her up. You look like you're about to start screaming. Again, people laughing, I don't know why. And I'm going to say one horrible thing about the dad at the end of this. The dad is not off the hook. I have a critique for him, but we'll wait till the end. All right, now he's picking up the microphone. Are you ashamed? Are you ashamed at all? Okay. Look at her face. I have a question, Dad. Are you ashamed at all? You brought your daughter there. Corn Dip, I'd put my money on the black chick, and you'd be right. But, it's a hairy one because it's mine. As much as I hate these ladies well, not ladies, excuse me, I misspoke. As much as I hate this lady for yelling at the kid, I also have an issue with the dad. You know you're going to a Harris rally. You can't find a babysitter? What's with the kid? What's with the kid in the stroller, huh? Did your anti-Harris beliefs cause you to become single dad? I really want to know. What's with the kid in the stroller? Because, again, you should not have brought a child to that. King Kong Dong saying, pretty sure the lady is jealous because dad is in her kid's life. Well, she's a white lady. But yeah, Kim's got the right idea. I would not bring a toddler to a political thing. Too many nuts. Right? Don't bring your little, especially if you're going. He is a Trump supporter at a Kamala Harris Tim Walz event. He is the opposition. He is the opposition. He's talking to a group of people who hate him for being a white man on a microphone, talking to a group of, again, Walz Harris supporters. Harris Walz supporters. Harry Walz supporters? I don't know. Harry Balls supporters. Walz Balls support. Thralls Balls. Oh, King Kong Dong. Oh, I didn't see that. I thought she was Blackie. Jesus, man. You could have said a person of color. I didn't see who. I mistook who we were talking about. But, damn. Jesus. But yeah, so screaming at the child, a touch beyond the pale. I'm going to be honest. Bringing the kid there in the first place, also dumbass move, fucking numero uno. You brought your kid when you're going to a rally for a political person and you're going there to support the opposition by yourself. You're going to be one man in a pool of female piranhas who want to, again, stop the angry white man who's going to take their reproductive rights away. It seems like a weird hill to die on. One, you're not going to change their minds. You're nobody who's going to a rally is undecided. You're like, I can't figure out who I want to vote for. You know what I want to do? Go to a rally. No. Rallies for supporters. St. Caesar, you can get a flash drive cartridge with every NES game ever made for Super Nintendo. Right. You can get a flash drive cartridge with that information on it. And you can put it on your computer and you can play it. And if the internet's gone, how do you get the thing? Like, where do you get it from? What do you order it off of? What did we do before? Are we going to go back to mail order catalogs? Shit. Got to call it in. We'll have to go shopping at stores again. White girl seems totally reasonable and not unhinged. Yeah, and you know what? Screaming at the little girl will totally solve her problems. So again, a shocking video. Kamala Harris supporter shouting aggressively at a young child, as we saw. This happened at a political rally in Houston. It's gone viral, prompting widespread condemnation. As we saw, even supporters of Harris were like, dude, not at the kid. The video begins. We saw that. Infiltrated. Reports indicate another Harris supporter quickly intervened to prevent the situation from spiraling further. She pulled the woman in the blue shirt away, drawing praise from online users for her composure. The video has sparked a firestorm on social media with users across the political spectrum voicing their disgust. It's nice how Harris supporters can voice their disgust for one of the ways their supporters behave. But again, we have to worry about all the violence that the right's going to do. I can't wait until we start seeing the groups that the FBI arrests, like on election day, and they're all covered with their face. That's how I will know whether or not it's real. Like if their faces are covered, if their faces are plastered, oh yeah. If it's a Trump supporter, like legit, like, oh yeah, we're putting their face up there. There we go. Everyone starts playing Magic the Gathering and Warhammer if the internet goes, says TY Green Goblin. I don't know about Magic the Gathering. Warhammer, maybe. I've never played Warhammer. I'll be honest, here's where my nerd vein rolls. I'm going back to Werewolf the Apocalypse. Fuck going back. I've got a goddamn library over there. Ha ha. Alrighty. So. Social media erupting over the confrontation. All right, so again, that chick is fucked up and that's wrong, but again, so is the dad for bringing the kid there. We're in the second hour. I probably need to move. I hope this election is a landslide for Trump or a 269 tie, says King Kong Dong. I'll agree to that, just because, again, we're going to see all of, and like, I like it for two reasons. One, we get to see all of the people who are like, this election's rigged or whatever, like, that want Trump to win. We get to watch them suddenly be okay with it. Like, oh, well, you know, no, this is a valid election. They couldn't steal it because we were paying too much. Right, sure. Pat yourself on the back harder, you fucking delusional asshole. Again, I don't really care as long as Kamala Harris isn't in office and Trump isn't a puppet. So far, I don't think Trump's a puppet. And I don't want Kamala Harris, Kamala, whatever her name is, Carmel. Where in the world is Kamala San Diego? All right, so do you think any of the 30... Oh, wait. Oh, speaking of that rally, where, again, the totally passive people on the left were totally mature with a, again, a fucking child, a toddler, the toddler of somebody. Like, hate the guy, scream at the guy, spit in his face, try to fucking rip off his balls. I don't care. Leave the goddamn kid alone. But again, Dad, fucking massive failure on your part by bringing that kid there in the first place. The fuck you thinking? The fuck you thinking? Board game, Axis, and Allies. I call dibs on being France. So I can be taken out early because that game sounds like it would suck. All right, let's go to the clip we have. So to show at this rally that Kamala Harris had in Houston, Kamala Harris wanted to show Donald Trump has had all sorts of people come up on stage for him and say how they support him. We've seen people talk about why they support him for the the election coming up, economically, that we've heard people list policies and principles, or just that they like the guy. Right. And on the left, we've seen them call him a criminal and all that stuff. Let's go see Kamala Harris, who, again, wants to win this campaign. So she is fighting point for point and arguing about... No, I'm kidding. She went on stage after Beyonce, I believe Beyonce and several other people, and she went to talk about the only issue that she talks about. Again, the problem I have with the people who support her for this issue is the fact that she's fucking lying to you. Like, you guys, all right, you know what, man? Let's not get into that yet. Let's let this show. Kamala brought not one, not two, but 10 abortion doctors on stage to praise abortions. So, let's see. The worst thing that could happen is to have 10 abortion doctors on stage create a very bad viral moment.
Necessarily becoming ill and dying.
Yeah. Because, you know, if we don't make abortions legal across the board, any age, no restrictions, we'll never ever have extenuating circumstances. Rexstar parody count. Do they do a dance like on Colbert? I don't know, but let's find out.
Nationwide, I think someone needs some medical assistance over here.
Why are we applauding? A full panel full of doctors, and we need a medic. We need some medical assistance over here. Now, yes, do they have EMTs and things like that on staff? Yes. But of the entire fucking 10-person abortion panel of all of you fucks, particularly Dr. Blue here, you couldn't jump down? You couldn't jump down and say, hey, I'm young, spry, and I've got a tie. How about I head down and see what I've got going on to help this person until the EMT rolls up? That would be interesting. That would be helpful. If these abortion doctors are supposed to be, oh, I'm sorry, you guys are only adept at killing them, huh? Just can't even CPR, Heimlich maneuver, take a temperature, check a pulse, blood pressure, none of that shit? Nope. Better get an EMT on it, right? Because you got to keep talking about, again, abortion at any time. Because that's on the... That's my problem. It's not that the women are voting based on that issue. It's that they're voting on the lie that that issue is going to be changed in any way, shape, or form without completely ignoring, branches of government. And all of the people that would support that, I would argue, now what if Donald Trump were in office and he did the same thing and just went the other way with it? He would be a dictator, right? So people who don't want this lady or these people in charge, so they're not supposed to see this person as an evil dictator. Again, it's always okay when it's their people. It's because we as a society suck. Anyways, go. Praise the EMTs. Sorry, you know what? I would eat humble pie and say I'm wrong if he owned up to it and just said, sorry, we aren't adept at saving lives. So, did they get someone? So wait a minute. That wasn't an EMT behind them? So you guys literally stood on a stage while you waited to see if they got somebody? Holy shit.
I think someone needs some medical assistance over here.
All right, so 20 seconds. All right, and now oh, yay, they called for medical assistance. Woo! All right, so, oh no, that person's wearing a suit. That's not even, okay. So you stood there for about 30 seconds going, did we get somebody? Again, there's 10 of you on this stage. Oh, man. Roots Calhoun, always single ladies. Always single ladies, always single ladies, always single ladies, always single ladies. Beyonce's not out yet. It's not always single ladies. It's all the single ladies. These are paid actors, not doctors, not real doctor jackets. Interesting. I know nothing about any of that, but, I mean, would Saint Caesar lie to us? He's only a foreign agent. He's part of the of MI6's brilliant plan to undermine the American government by taking hold of one small, completely unknown podcaster. Anyways, we've got fun shit to get into. I don't want to sit on this stuff. So yes, if Saint Caesar is right, though, that would explain why none of the doctors rushed to help the and a lot of people making the obvious joke, they don't know how to provide medical care, they only know how to end life, right? Okay, so okay, how did the honky tower? I did the honky tower. I don't lie. Good show, Mr. Bond. Do you expect me to talk? No, I expect you to vote. Scratch that. I expect you to die, and then I'll vote for you. All right, let's go. Are we the baddies? All right, so in a show of fairness, I would like to announce that over the weekend and stuff, it wasn't just like the Harris thing that had some oh my god moments. We've got cringe moments, as the title of the show has implied, Cringeocracy. We've got cringe moments all over the spectrum, including the third-party candidate debate on C-SPAN. I didn't know there was a third-party candidate debate, and as far as I know, we're not actually going to vote for any third-party candidates, are we? Is it weird that it seems like the third-party candidates are getting some attention? Like, are you guys, like, trying to just anything? Like, hey, third party. Who carries a coat hammer like honky tower? I do like the idea of a superhero called Abortion Man. Oh. He's an anti-hero. His symbol is blood wings. Shaped like two dead feet. Oh, I hate myself. I couldn't even finish. Trying to distract from the red typhoon. What's the red typhoon? Is somebody on their period? Who's ragging? I don't think there's gonna be red typhoon. J-Bra, my favorite rapper, is dead. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know who your favorite rapper is. King Kong Dong, referring to my last comment. All right, yeah, I don't. Full lean on one side with abortion left. We should have Abortion Man coming. Oh, coming in the state. It's not legal, right? They have an abortion running around. Oh, no. Anyways, can we get you, Saint Caesar? You will lose your mod badge if you have anything to do with any of that. And if that happens now, just because you put that idea into the ethos, and I'm going to wipe the chat for you. I'm going to help you out. If that happens now, I will punish you. I won't watch it. But if by some quack farting miracle that happens, it's like a copy suddenly ends up on my door, I'm going to have to take away your mod badge for at least a week. At least a week. How dare you? I mean, there are jokes, but that is tantamount to just like handicap abuse, man. Corn Diff, when you wipe the chat, do you go front to back or side to side? Joke's on you, Corn Diff. I go left to right, and then I use a wet wipe to kind of get in there and really swirl it up, and then I come back in, clean up the excess moisture. J-Broad. Drip dry? No. Abortion man has over 9 months to save you. He takes his time and does it right. Oh, Johnny deserves to ban you, Sane. Right? Picture a man with a charge belt that dispenses mifepristone and other oopsie baby pills instead of change. Oh, change belt, not charge belt. The frickin' background distracted me. That's respectable strategy. All right, so back before we get too crazy into abortion, man. Back to what we were talking about for the story this hour. Our third one here, so we had two candidates who nobody knew of, cared about, or are really going to vote for. And they wanted to have a debate because they've made some people give them money, and they need to make it look like they're serious. So they were going to have a debate, and you can't do a debate without little grandiose, a little gravitas. And with everything that's happened lately, Trump going on Joe Rogan and what's her name? Oh yeah, Harris having Beyonce. So the third party candidates who, yeah, they've totally got a shot. After all, who? Let's go see how theirs went. Oh, balls deep, 3 months. Cheers. I don't know why that didn't come through on the audio. That's strange. But Cowbell subscribed at tier 1, 31 months. Wait a minute. No, we did that a while ago. No, 36 months was, yeah, no. So balls deep, Cowbell coming in. Hey-o. Roots Calhoun saying, I keep baby wipes in my glove box. Roots Calhoun, they make something I unfortunately learned when I had a friend who started dating a heavy-set gentleman who, let's just say, really had to reach in there. They make wipes for dudes. They're called dude wipes. They exist. Just so you know. Oh, no. King Kong wife and I are afraid if Kamala wins, not only are we fucked as a country, we're triple fucked because Peggy becomes governor. Yeah, that's not good. I got duct tape and rubber gloves in the glove box. That's not cool. I turned Pringle cans into fleshlights and sell them on Craigslist. Los Federales, there's some things you shouldn't admit in my chat. Dude wipes actually are nice on the asshole, says King Kong. There we go, a supporter of dude wipes. Roots Calhoun, I buy the Walmart brand. It's like $2 a pack. They work fine. I mean, yeah. What are the plans for the birthday stream Saturday? Any retro gaming, sir? Retro gaming? I don't know. I don't know that I want to do any gaming at all. I don't know what I want to do for the birthday. I really have to figure that out. But I also really need to call the physical therapy clinic, apparently. So got to do that tomorrow, and I'm gonna spend some time tonight and figure it out. Johnny, sorry about my Uncle Mike. What? All right. Yeah, dude, that's I'm gonna just because that's fucking gross. Gay. Fucking shit. There's no such thing as flushable wipes, says Mr. Q. What? How did we get on flushable wipes? What are we talking about? Where did we get flushable wipes? Again, no. I'm just going to say no, Los Federales. I've never mistakenly used corn dip. Everything's flushable at an Airbnb. The wipes, your socks, the towels, bathrobe. I mean, honestly, if you can fit it in the hole. All right. Rexstart parody account. They tell you they're flushable. Your plumber will charge you a lot of money to tell you they aren't. Dude wipes, a bath for your ass. Oh my God, now we've got dude wipe slogans. Let's get to the actual important thing I keep interrupting for you crazy animals.
At the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes
Loomis, the singer. Again, I don't know who these people are, but is it wrong to think that that's the dude who used to do like the painting stuff? Like, and now we're gonna do a happy tree, like that. Is that who that is? King Kong Dong. Oh yes, she screws the fucking pooch on this.
and bright stars through the perilous fight.
Ah, man. Beautiful voice. Beautiful voice. Nice legs. They go all the way up. You got them gams. I like them. Oh. Thank you. Did somebody just pop a fart in the channel, or did they do that on here? I think they did that on here. If you're listening and not watching, you might have had trouble figuring out. She kind of dropped 2 F-bombs, and they totally. I want the unfucking covered version. I want the unedited version. Yep, they did it. God damn it.
Can I go back? Can I go back, please?
Can I go back? Can I go back, please? We're live. Oh, let me get back to this. Okay. You know what though? If you're you took away our farts. No, I took away the free farts, and I couldn't find them again to put them back on. And it's just because, again, like I had to point out with the chat stuff at one point, sometimes you guys get just too heavy-handed. You know what I mean? You don't understand when you abuse a bit, and that's fine. That's fine. Then I just have to correct it. I was at that moment she knew she fucked up. It was at that moment she knew she fucked up. Right? It's at that moment she knew she was going to be virally popular for a little bit.
Please. I got too nervous.
Oh, it gets better?
Can I go back? Can I go back, please? I got too nervous. Gave proof through the night that our flag was still there.
Oh,
say does that
muffin top. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just how much of a dick like, oh, just for that little paunch just coming over the edge here just a little bit, because that jean skirt's a little tight. Just for that little bit over there. Oh, look who's muffin topping it. You dick. Totally would. In a heartbeat. Like, I mean, I don't know. She'd ruin me. He's just thinking, for fucking sake, I just want to be taken seriously, Mom. I'm a politician, and you said I could be president, and I'm gonna try. No, you're not. You're not even close. You're not even in the running, sir. Who are you again? Is that a shadow, or did you suffer like a burn and this is a Make-A-Wish thing? Who is your agent? I need to know, because I really want to hang out with, like, I don't know, maybe a couple of movie stars before I'm dead. I want to see what I can make happen. I got a wheelchair and a sad story. What's up? All right, you have to admit, though, if you're one of those three candidates, are you pissed or are you happy? Are you pissed or happy? That's what I want to know. I'd be happy. Like, hey, at least we're going to finally get some attention. Mr. Q, how can you mess up the national anthem? She messed it up by being too pitchy. Laugh track. Whoa. The sound drops might not be working because the audio's on. So let's fix that, because we don't want people that aren't getting their channel point sound drops. Let's go to the add-ons. This is something I love to fix. We have a bunch of stuff to get through, and we have 2 hours left. I'm running out of time. Where's my extensions? Like a cord to hang myself with. Sound alerts. Yep, that's the one we want. That's the one we want. And open the dashboard. They worked earlier, so I don't know why they wouldn't log in with Twitch. Now I need to log in an invalid state. That's not good. Log in with Twitch. The sound alerts might be down. They're not letting me log in. Log in with Twitch. There we go. Oh, there was an update. Yeah, sure. There we go. And there we go. Update. Let's see if we can. Activity feed. 750. These are, 7 days. Can I get that's 51 minutes. Can we get like a refreshed one? I can't get them to work. Damn it. I'm sorry. But either way, they're back. Her Wikipedia picture is up. Who are we talking about? Oh, we're talking about Peggy. That was terrible. Good thing nobody watched that live. Right? I mean, I guess I can forgive her for being like, hey, can we go back on that? This is live. Like, the fuck? Who's... Wheelchair swirly is next level. How do we do that? Let's go ahead and get our next story going here. All right, we fixed the sound alerts. Hopefully they now work. LOL, I still have 135k points. Right? Like, I mean, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Please can... All right. I have no idea. No idea what you're talking about. Again, don't ask me to validate your bullshit. That's on you. That's on you. All right, so that poor lady is really going to eat a dick on that on the internet, unfortunately. That's sad. We have 3 stories left. I don't know how much of these we are going to do. We'll do the Megyn Kelly one just because I think she's adorable. I won't bother with the one from the house thing on one. We don't need to worry about that. We will talk about this very, very quickly. The Vatican is...
Fuck off.
Maybe later. The Vatican is doing everything they can to... in fact, let me just read their tweet. The Vatican has unveiled the official mascot of the Holy Year 2025. I don't know how to pronounce this right, so I might be butchering it, but I think it's Lucy or Luce, Luce. I don't know, Luce. Luce, Italian for light. It's their new figure. They're doing this. The Vatican unveiled the official mascot of the whole year. Archbishop Franciscella says the mascot was inspired by the church's desire to live even within the pop culture so beloved by our youth. Sir, I don't know if you should. This is bad. This is bad. So you pretty much made a Christ Pilgrim Funko Pop. Is that what we got going on here? Why are you trying to touch it? Do you just see something that looks vaguely like a small child and you can't resist, huh? Just a little bit? Oof. It's pronounced Loche. Loche? Okay, thank you. Loche. No, Luce. Loche. Is that really how it's pronounced? Fucking Jesus, rude. We'll just share them. Everybody gets them for a few days. Then in Christmas Eve, we all get together with our families and open up presents under our wheelchair Johnny. What? What are we talking about now? Now I'm worried. Now I'm worried, Roots Calhoun. What are you proposing? I'm worried. Is wheelchair Johnny flushable? No, he's not. No, he's not. Santa's wheelchair doesn't fit down my chimney. Luce. All right, Luce. Again, so it's Italian for light, and it looks like it looks like a Funko Pop, and it looks like you're. Is this like a really, really old episode? Is this like a future version of Monk? Okay, sir, step away from the child. That's all I need to do. In a move that totally doesn't look bad at all, they're trying to appeal to the young crowd. Like, I get it, butts in the seats, right? Butts in the seats. But, again, the cartoon pilgrim dressed in a yellow raincoat, mud-stained boots, wearing a missionary cross, and holding a pilgrim staff. Glowing blue eyes, featuring the shape of scallop shells, a traditional symbol of pilgrimage and hope. Yeah, but the whole, like, we really want to appeal to the younger crowd thing, like that, I mean, I get it, but oops. It's just a bad look. He does look like Monk. Right? He looks remarkably like Monk. I don't know the act. I'm not autistic enough to know the actor that plays Monk. Tony Shalhoub. Fuck off. Why do I know that now? No, I don't need that talent. No. Why do I know that that's Tony Shalhoub? I shouldn't know that. Fuck. God damn it. Young people love the church. Right? They love the church so much. The lube, says Albie Joshin. Nothing says youthful exuberance like the church, right? They made a child without pants, says it all. Actually, holy crap, I didn't Fuck me running. I didn't even notice that. You're right. The pilgrim's got mud-stained boots. The pilgrim's wearing a shirt. The pilgrim's got a raincoat. That pilgrim ain't got no pants. Why doesn't this poor kid have any pants? Put on some pants. You want to find your Lord and Savior? Fine. Put on some pants. What, you got a raincoat to avoid the moisture? Well, guess what, son? You're going to have swap crotch. Put on some pants. Toastmaster, Aaron's rubbing off on you. Better not be. Of all the weird things I can pick up from people, I don't want that talent. That talent disgusts me. I already pick up the voices. Now the church is doing anime. Is that a lolly? No, it's, again, there's like some big Christ Expo in fucking Japan. So they've got to get their new kid out. And like they said, they're doing this whole thing to appeal to the younger generation. I don't know if you know this. I don't know how much does the younger generation like Funko Pops? Because, I mean, how big is the Funko Pop thing with the younger crowd? Oh, Roots, that's gross. Oh, disavow. Prank caller. Wipe the chat. Good God, man. Gross. Sam Show, you said no, but then you said yes. Wait, what? Who did what? All right, so the Catholic Church, in a move that should creep out absolutely nobody, right? Nobody. We're going to play this clip really, really quick. Megyn Kelly was on Bill Maher. I am a Bill Maher fan. I like Bill Maher. But one thing that in my my growing age, I have to admit, Bill Maher has a built-in audience that kind of just yes-ands him. That can't be halal. Wait a minute, what? Oh, Jay, brah. He put on the parking brake and Johnny couldn't get away. Aww. I control the brakes on the chair. Jay, Roots Calhoun, you should take up wheelchair basketball and make some black friends. Can't. Look, we already know, even with a pair of legs, white men can't jump. The fuck am I going to do in a wheelchair? What, are you going to get me a ramp? Oh, boy. Let's do this quick. And this quick. And back. There we go. Way to make me feel stupid. We couldn't afford spelling growing up, says Jay Bra. Black men can't use crosswalks. We all have our handicaps, says Sam Show. What? No way. I'm pretty sure they can. I refuse to support that. I need like a study done or something. Anyways, let's go to Bill Maher with his built-in audience, yes-anding everything he says. And Megyn Kelly kind of stuffing him. I like it when someone can stuff Bill because even when he's wrong, he has a tendency to badger his guests, his host, whoever he's talking to get his point across. And I think this is a one-on-one. I don't think she was on the panel. I don't believe he wanted to do that. Yeah, that's not till like this Saturday. Anyway.
I'm not saying you don't have a point. I'm just saying it's hard for people to understand why that, which is not democracy, that's the border issue. And you're right, they fucked it up. That, with like the things he's been saying and all the people in his administration who said he's a fascist, he wants to be a fascist, he talks like a fascist, his friends are all dictators.
I don't care about that at all. Not at all.
All right, before... God damn. Like a living Barbie doll. Fucking Jesus. Anyways, so as I was saying, just a tasty lady. That Trisha Helfer look always gets me. Anyways, so as I was saying, the whole the Trump thing. Before she gets onto her point of the whole like, oh, it's the same people saying this are the same people that told us Joe Biden was completely fit for office when he wasn't. So. Bro, how do you look at her and not see the lich? The lich? What's the lich? Federales? Los Federales? That is aggressive. I disavow, sir.
January 6th was not good.
Wait, why don't you care about that at all?
Because they've been saying that about Trump for years. They've been saying that about Republican candidates for years. It has like a long storied history. If you are at all center or center right, you are used to having your candidate of choice completely demonized, whether it's the F word, the R word, the
Let's be honest, though. The candidate, maybe not on news media, but the candidate on the right and the left get demonized. They both get demonized by people who hate them. But yeah, I'll say the news media has certainly been leaning specifically hard on Trump.
Misogynist word. They tried to tell us Mitt Romney was a raging sexist because of binders full of women. They tried to tell us John McCain is a goddamn... Wait a minute, what? Was a raging sexist because of binders full of women. They tried to tell us John McCain was a raging racist, notwithstanding the fact that he had adopted a daughter from Bangladesh. They've been doing this for every Republican. They get to Trump, and we no longer are listening to them. Trump has incendiary rhetoric, there's no question. But we have 4 years to judge.
You don't know what the Lich is. Sam Show, you mean the Lich King? So you're saying, how do I look at her and not see the Lich King? If you think that this lady looks at all like Arthas Menethil, you are fucking smoking something. And you didn't say the Lich King. Johnny, show us your hands. Here they are. Here they are, Saint Caesar. I noticed that you waited a good long while. We've been on this bit for a while, and you finally got to that. Where have your hands been? Don't show me. I know. Megyn Kelly is so hot. I mean, really hot. Yes. And a ball buster for some reason kind of does it for me. So yeah.
Judge him by. And the country was going pretty well when Trump was in there, unlike the 4 years we've had under these two.
Right? The country was going pretty well. And this is the problem I have with Bill Maher, because he's going to make a point I make a lot of the time. A point that I like to make a lot of the time, that Trump inherited a relatively decent setup from Obama, and he did. But he had to keep that ball in the air, and technically that same ball was delivered to Biden. How did that work out?
Well, I mean, I could argue with that too. Actually, if
I love how yeah, you can, because you don't care about facts.
If
lean in harder, because he needs a moment. He needs a moment to put his... I will argue.
If Trump had this economy, and I could go through all the stats, the stock market is through the roof, wages are up.
Not as high as it was under Trump.
Well, first of all...
Okay, stock market is through the roof, wages are up. I don't know if you know the mood and the atmosphere of the world outside of your bubble, Bill Maher. That's not how it feels for all of us.
Well, Trump inherited somebody else's economy.
That's what brought
right.
it.
Trump inherited somebody else's economy. I'll agree. Trump did inherit somebody else's economy. But he had 4 years to keep it afloat, and he did. Again, so Trump inherited someone else's economy. He kept it good for the 4 years he was in office. Johnny, are you not smoking something? Sam Show, not really. Again, that's a Hype Train $5 donation thing, and I have to use water from my water bottle if I want to use the doctor. So I don't agree with that last one. These are hurtful.
Obama would like us.
Well, it's true.
Okay.
Disavow.
Really, on day one, everything changed.
So
when Trump
just
got
walk
in?
me through it. So Trump.
Sam Show, sounds like you came unprepared. Came unprepared? This thing's loaded and ready to go. As for unprepared, that motherfucker, I spilled it. I had to change my pants at the beginning of the show. I spilled the water out of it. I saved the bong. The bong is fine. The water got all over my leg. But hey, yep, I'm unprepared. I'm unprepared. Okay, so the market is up because of the insane government spending. Taking into account inflation, it's not up all that much. Are the pants okay, says Sam Show. The pants are fine. I just didn't want to wear them. Sharts happen, John. Los Federales, no. No. But you know how I know that that lady isn't what you say? Notice this cavity here. Guarantee you. This is one of those where you're looking at it, you could be like top to bottom, that's probably all factory made. Again, I don't mind if a lady's got augmented, like I'm not like, oh no, I can't, but at the same rate, if they are it's a check in a column by itself means nothing.
Has Obama to thank for his economy, but Biden can't thank Trump for anything.
Okay. Let's get off this. Because it's not what I really want to get to.
Right. It's not what I really want to get to. It's not that you made several points and you've painted me in a box. You painted me in a corner here. All right. So losing gracefully. Whoa. Jesus Christ.
Most equally important, maybe.
Oh, wow. So Megyn Kelly is now anti-transition, so that's shouldn't surprise me, but it's going to come out. Megyn Kelly stuns the Bill Maher audience by laying out the facts about transitioning. After they recoil in disgust, Bill Maher corroborates Megyn Kelly. We're definitely doing that.
Almost equally important, maybe as important, is what we're doing to our children with this trans insanity. I mean, this is almost my single issue. We are chopping off the healthy body parts of young children without 100%. We are doing that.
Well, we are definitely doing that.
Without any inquisition.
That's what it is. So
into
I don't know
what's
what
happening.
the oohing is about.
I don't either. Pay attention, because I'm about to give you a truth bomb. Kids who are.
I don't know what you're oohing as a parent. Again, she wasn't oohing. She was about to tell. Who are you talking? Are you talking to her? Or are you talking to the audience, Bill? 7 grams of what? Dude, you realize that's like an actual business. Like, you really are interested in fucking pissing somebody off. They're not a sponsor of mine. I don't give a shit. Anyways, let's go ahead and do this.
Suffering from bullying, or who have been sexually assaulted, or who are going through normal puberty and feel uncomfortable in their bodies, will say to their parents, I'm not sure, maybe I'm gender confused. They will send them into a psychiatrist or psychologist who are told by our organizations, the American Psychiatry Association, and all the others that run their licensing, you must affirm. Affirm is the only standard. And so the child gets told, you're right, you are secretly a boy, or vice versa. And the child gets put on puberty blockers, into cross-sex hormones, which sterilize a child and deprive the child of any chance of sexual pleasure for the rest of his or her life. We're talking about 9, 10, 11-year-olds who cannot give informed consent. Then they have body parts chopped off by a medical establishment and by parents who mean well but believe in these doctors, and they shouldn't. And when they inevitably get past the awkwardness of puberty or what have you, and they want to turn around and detransition, those who love bomb them on Reddit saying, come on in, the water's fine, abandon them. They are depressed. They have changed their bodies forever in a way that is irreversible. And we are all sitting back saying, it's a remote issue, as Kamala Harris said. It's not remote. It's the issue of our time, both with respect to children and women's rights.
Well,
Weird. Because the only reproductive rights they want to talk about just involve abortions. I mean, like, they're fine with removing uteruses and penises and all that stuff. But those things are just, we can't look into whether or not that's wrong. Of all the times to fucking get at that, now we got that going on. Sam Show, go Al go. Yes, he has his own cheer squad. No, it isn't, Sam Show. It is not even remotely. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, or not Sam. I apologize. I misspoke. I read the screen over there, looking over here. Saint Caesar, that top is fighting itself not to come off. No, it is not. No, it is not. Is that a pantsuit kind of thing, or like an evening dress kind of a deal? What did we have when we're on the full? Looks like it's a dress. So yeah, I get again. Don't believe you. Even in my small town, we still have maskers to this day. It's insane. That shit really literally broke people. My doctor is trying to get me to take a monoclonal like steroid treatment thing to fight that stuff, and I'm like, but I don't want to do that. And he's like, it's not a vaccine, it's the same as the monoclonal you're taking for your MS. And I'm like, I don't like the one I'm taking for that. Actually, sensational. I'm going to take his girlfriend on a date to it. What? Does anyone want to bring up COVID to change election results? What are we talking about? Preach away, you sexy lady, says Rusty Grammar. See, a lot of people are... Again, Megyn Kelly, one of the people that Donald Trump has insulted and stuff at times, would not have expected her to be such a staunch supporter of him. But yeah, interesting. All right. Dude, what do you want from me? I'm doing a show. All right, here. You know what? I put the show on pause for everybody else. How about I do this? Get my footrest thing out for you. You can jump on that and be a cat, like you always love to be. Yeah, just give me a second. It's because you gotta pull it out, motherfucker. Roots Calhoun, high five. What? Go be a cat. I'm taking Gordy. What? What are we talking about? I don't know what the fuck we're even talking about. I don't even know what that's about. So, he said meows. Yes, my cat meows. He is a meowing cat. Let's clear this out so I can just not get distracted by the chat. Okay, we have a show for another hour and a half to do a show. Dude, I get it, buddy. Like, we're getting to the second hour stories. I gotta find like a spray adhesive or something, because that one doesn't want to stick. It keeps sliding around. Cut the crosstalk, people, right? I can't. Catastrophic, says Officer Krupke. I mean, he's just a kitty. He's just a kitty. My girls woke up and are wanting to play now. I'm thinking they heard Al. I'm assuming you have cats and you don't have actual... But, are you leaving? What's the deal? Why did you stand up? All right. So, here we go. Let's get our second hour story. Al, please don't face nuzzle this. All right, our second hour stories actually has... Ooh, I'm booping people. Mute that. Don't do anything in the Twitch chat for a moment in terms of sound drops. Let's grab this. We have a couple of stories. Al, I really don't know what you're trying to do. Al, I'm trying to do... Can I do a show? I mean, sweet Jesus, cat. All right. Just Kidding LLC. Thank you, Rexstart. That's funny. That's funny. He's a dick. He is a dick. Digger. Yes, I have two cats. The girls. Yeah, because I was worried. Otherwise, your tits woke up. The girls woke up and now they want to play. Weird. Very weird. Ugh. That would be awkward to say the least. All right, where are we at? What did I just do? Did the elephant thing, legal person. I don't know how many of these we're going to do. One of these I have to do just because I can talk about it, I guess. And there goes the cat. So now we're done with that. He's a climber. Yeah, he used to climb people when he was younger, but now he's a grandpa cat. he can't really do that. He has to have his steroid treatments every once in a while, or he can't really jump around. So we're running out of time with the kitty. All right, so we've got a variety of stories to talk about. The second hour stories, a lot of them were reads and not, I don't know. We'll see. We've also got a crap ton of stuff in the overtime bin, so I don't know what we're going to do about this. We might have to see. The top, yep. Oh, yeah, the hook nip. What? Okay, Sam Show. Holy shit, Johnny has a tail. I mean, no, I have a cat, Landers. Mabs have become a revolutionary treatment. Sounds promising. King Kong Dong, Johnny, what's your opinion on furries? I mean, honestly, it varies. I think overall, like hardcore, like furries are weird. But if she's like super duper hot, and then I find out she is a furry, as long as she's originally a she, I mean, I don't know. It depends who the furry is without the fur. I can make exceptions. Jay Broad, no. Just to answer your question, no. Johnny WGFD. What good fucking God? I don't know what WGFD means. All right. Anyways, no hook. What are we talking about? I don't want to know what we're talking about. Hook nipples. White girls F dogs. What about the ones that actually believe they're animals and bark and shit? I don't want to have any sort of relations with one of those people, but if they exist, I believe you should treat them literally as animals and put them in a doghouse. Don't allow them to wear clothes. Bathe them with a hose in a kiddie pool, you know, like all of this stuff. I don't know what APT means. All right, so let's go back into all these stories that we have. So do we want to talk about this, kind of? I guess we'll talk about it very briefly as soon as this ad is over. Or if this is a video, we can go to the video of this. So pets, we're talking about Al a moment ago, so this is fair. Pets are very, very, very important part of people's lives. Please tell me that this story is...
looking for her pet tortoise.
Yes! Yes, it is what I want it to be. It is everything I want it to be.
You know, for months, a Piedmont woman has been looking for her pet tortoise. He disappeared without a trace, but the search for Ferb is now over.
Finally over. The tortoise somehow made his way back home. News 4's Austin Brissett tells us more.
I gotta admit, the headline was a lot more interesting, where the tortoise was found 100 feet from the home. I really feel like that's funny, like it was there the whole time and the lady missed it. That was the part I was going with. Now it's a there and back again, a fucking tortoise tail. Fuck this.
It was 9 weeks and 4 days before Ferb was found in this field right here behind me. And during that time, searchers even bringing out drones to try to help find her.
It has been a long road, and I sure did miss him.
Splish splash.
This tortoise is probably just like, fuck, I thought I got away from this crazy bitch.
Ferb, the African spur tortoise, is back home taking a bath. And you won't find anyone more excited about that than Ferb's owner, Sherry Zaddy.
Right? Ferb himself, he could do without it. Honestly, he'd like to get out. Bird collector. So what's your thought on litter boxes in schools? If you have a kid that needs to use a litter box in a school, you have a problem. Mr. Beat, where's the egg chair? The egg chair is a physically taxing ordeal to roll in and out. And so, I don't know how much we're going to be using the egg chair. We are, I've confirmed that the base is loose at the very, very bottom. So fixing that is a thing. And then 2, this is the biggest important part here. We're going to do it for the, we're going to have the egg chair back for the birthday stream. But yeah, it's a lot of work. And I'm not physically doing so well. So slow and steady wins the race, says J-Bra. No, it doesn't. It never does. Right? Actually, wait, that's not wrong. It's not. Slow and steady does win the race, Sam Show. That's how my daughter happened. I just kept firing fucking loads again and again and again. Like, slow and steady, man. They said she couldn't even have a kid. Just kept doing it and doing it well. And then next thing you know, bada boom, now I'm a dad. And I know a lot of people are like, well, what were your first words when you saw that miracle that you made happen, born into this world? And I am ashamed to say my first words were, fuck, I was hoping she'd be black. Like, she came out purple. I was like, am I off the hook? And they're like, oh, no, they get color after a couple of minutes. Like, that's the weirdest part. Watching the watching your infant child decompress and fill with blood is interesting. Interesting. Johnny's first words, bazinga. No, my first words were, fuck, she's white. No, they weren't. They really weren't. Oh, shit. We didn't finish the story. I got ahead of myself. Let's go back to, again, Ferb the tortoise, who is totally not trying to escape right now.
The biggest relief. I don't even know. I can't explain to you any of that. It's just a big relief.
Ferb and Sherry's other tortoise, Phineas, have lived with their family for...
You have 2 tortoises named Phineas and Ferb. Great. Great.
4 years. Her husband drove to Tulsa and brought them home in December of 2020.
Came home with them in little mailboxes and a tank, everything I needed to get started.
But Sherry says she put them outside one morning just over a couple months ago. Normally she checks on them every couple of hours.
I got stuck on the phone that morning.
By the time she looked, Ferb played a shell game, shimmying under this area of their fence before turning tail and taking off. From there, a search was on.
I searched.
Can we fit any more tortoise puns? You already called it a shell game. Before turning tail and taking off. Right?
People from Piedmont came to help, even bringing out drones. 9 weeks and 4 days later, her husband spotted what he thought was a clump of grass about 100 feet into this field behind their home, until it moved.
Couldn't hardly get the phone dialed to call me to tell me.
Sherry came home, and just like that, reunited, and it feels so good.
Yes.
It feels so good. Really? Does it? He's apparently been surviving on his own this whole time.
Last time I checked, we don't have a whole lot of songs that feature the cowbell.
I gotta have more cowbell, baby.
Thank you, Angry Saxon. Tier 1 for 36 months. Continuing to support the show. Thank you, Angry Saxon. We deeply appreciate that support. Thank you for throwing that at us. A little cowbell coming in for Angry Saxon. Hey-o. Turtle will tell you that. Turtle beat the rabbit. What? Poor Turtle. The poor Turtle's seen some shit. Tried to escape, but the crazy bitch found him. Oh, dude. Or he's seen some shit like, I thought it was bad in here. You have no idea. He's telling Ferb, like, dude, no. And Ferb's like, you got away, man. You got away from this crazy broad. Phineas is like, how did you do it, man? How was it out there? He's like, it's worse. It's so much worse out there. He's like, what? It's so much worse out there. You don't get fed regularly. Some kid put me on my back and spun me until I threw up. Oh, I had to piss on him just to get him to leave, and then I had to flip over. Oh, man. He's lucky he didn't get killed. I imagine there's a couple of things that could have eaten the turtle.
It was such a relief. Scratched coming down.
Austin Brissett, Oklahoma's News 4.
Looks like Ferb has the run of the house there, too.
No kidding, really? Oh, sure.
He has the run of the house there. I mean, I don't know how they keep up with him. Just between that turtle and my hair, what's more outrageous? Once again, do we need any more of a stark contrast in how we'll hire a newsman because he's personable and we'll keep him forever, and we'll hire a lady because, well, she looks relatively fuckable? Our society sucks. Let's be honest. It's bullshit. Oh, yeah, but remember, women need to be taken seriously at every turn, at every point. Because, again, she was brought here on her reputation. Oh. Smoke Out just won the chat. What? They can go years without eating and months without water. He was straight. That's great. Years without eating? Is it just because it's that hard for them to catch a meal? All right. Bring back weather bunnies, says Shia. Keep reading, says Sam Show. No, I'm not going to keep reading. I don't want to keep reading. That's a slow turtle. He only made it, and now I'm keeping reading. I keep reading. Now he only made it far in a couple of, yeah, he only made it 100 yards. He only made it 100 yards. What the fuck are you going to do about it? All right, so that's our turtle story.
Sherry says.
Let's close this out and get that out of the way. Boom. Oh, wait, we did that one. We did the Bill Maher thing. Boom. Oh, yeah, we got a lot of animal stories in the second hour. So, a man in Vancouver, apparently a resident by the name of Kurt Shui? I don't know. Shui. By the name of Kurt Shui, designed a bear door after a local black bear repeatedly damaged his fence. So wait a minute. A black bear keeps breaking the fence, so you made him a door so he can just come and go as he pleases? What did you ask him to F your wife while you were at it? I mean, Jesus, man, what are you doing?
Built this custom in a Hail Mary attempt. Listener says black costly damage. Shiwi built this custom in a Hail Mary attempt. Listener says black bears are fattening up right now, eating 20,000 calories a day ahead of hibernation. Costly damage.
All right, so someone took a bunch of clips.
It doesn't work for me.
And threw that together.
I gotta have more
Great.
cowbell.
I should find the other one instead of using the tweet. I should have looked through that more. And who is that? That's Angry Saxon. No, wait, no, never mind. That's McGurk's because we just did Angry Saxon a bit ago. Thank you for following the channel. I need to straighten out the Twitch thing so you don't have to like reload the thing, because if you set it on 1080p it works, but yeah, it's because of whatever I did to get it to not have that disconnect issue. It's now strangely weird. All right, so let's do global news. Can we get this story on there maybe? No, I don't want to change my search provider. God damn it, I hate this. I wish that could just be a search thing. All right, shit ton of emotes, throwing them all over the place. Cool. He's got emotion. All right, let's no, change it back and go back and do this and do that. And the mouse is going to fall off of everything. What the hell? How did the task manager come up? That makes 0 sense. I want the actual story now that I saw that it was a fucking thing. Like, that somebody clipped, like, to all fucking crazy hell. Is it anywhere in here? I can't find it. Screw it. We've gone on too long already. But yeah, dude fucking made a goddamn doggy door for a bear. Why? I have no goddamn idea. Does anyone know why black... Why did we need to ask this question in the chat? I've never seen the action you're talking about, so I can't say I know anything about it. Why did you have to ask this? Is my I guess my main concern. I don't understand what relevance that has to anything we're doing right now. So Shwee's family was worried about coyotes and other small animals getting in the knockdown fence. They decided to add the heavier door that only something as strong as a bear could open. 2 weeks later, the bear comes walking down the driveway, walks right through like he's done it 20 times. Our neighbors, we all love the bear, Shwee said. We are careful with our garbage and our compost, but we enjoy being on the bear route. We don't really want him to go away. Really? You don't want him to go away. I got bad news for you. That bear is not your friend. They're not your friends, okay? They're ruining your neighborhood. All right, where is that? And this. That was a horrible thing. Oh, bonnets. That makes a whole lot of... What? Jesus Christ, Phil. Some like everybody. Like, what? All right, we'll just do that for now. Okay, so oh shit, it's gonna be 4:20 in a minute. We haven't had any like well, fuck me, dude. We haven't. We did the thing before. Fuck, I should have been doing burns. I'm retarded. We had the 10 and the fucking. Do we have enough? No, we don't. We don't have enough things for the stuff. Jesus Christ, Rumble Chat. I can't even read that out loud. Glad is letting him hibernate in your garage is cute until he wakes up hungry. Rexstart, it's not even hibernating in the garage. They want the bear to like travel through their yard. Ugh. I don't know, man, but why are you testing it on the channel? I mean, seriously, Jesus. Bird number 1. And I have to do another burn in a minute. Fuck. So screwed. This is not good. This is not good. I'm in trouble. I'm white trash and I'm in trouble. Because I have 1 more to do and then 4 more to do after that. And fuck me, that's going to suck. Is it 4 or 5? Shit, I think it's 5. Fuck. Oh, is that a game hen or quail? Never got into fowl hunting. A what? Who's to the whatty-whattin'? All right, is this a, oh, shit, yeah. Let's do this.
An animal rights group is trying to win the release.
Hold on. Don't. Really? Fuck it. Just stay there. I need you to hold for a minute. Can you? Hold! Got some shit I gotta make this weekend for my show. God damn. All right. I've heard of frog tunnels under the highway, and I've seen a cow tunnel before, says 09 Canyon. I've never heard of a cow tunnel. A bear is going to go where it wants. Cheaper to build the gate than keep replacing the fence. Well, Digger, again, that's kind of what the man in Vancouver felt. It was cheaper to build the gate than replace the fence repeatedly. But yeah, they're also totally cool with the bear. It's the thing that worries me. So again, our second hour stories have a lot of animal stuff. Is Kong heading out? King Kong Dong? Are we talking? Gotta go. Have a good evening. Later, King Kong Dong. Thank you for being part of everything. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so I was worried that it was some sort of derogatory term. I apologize, King Kong Dong. I should have known better. Okay, so we have, like I said, a bunch of animal stories in the second hour, so Mr. Q will be so happy. Let's get to our, we talked about the bear. We barely saw the story about the bear. I hate myself for that. All right, we're going to go ahead and do this. Now we've got elephants are... Wait a minute. Elephants can sue for their freedom now? I'm not against it, but I'm not, how do we know they want to? Do they know what they're doing? How do you get conformed How do you get informed consent from an elephant?
An animal rights group is trying to win the release of 5 elephants who are being held at a zoo. They've brought this case on appeal to the top court in Colorado, the Colorado Supreme Court. They say that the animals are suffering in captivity. These are animals that are used to roaming for miles, and now they're living in a zoo with very little room to move around and do what elephants like to do. They are asking the court to give these elephants the rights that humans have to challenge unlawful confinement.
How do the elephants decide to... So, how... Cow tunnels, artist, big culverts that are buried underground for college to get underneath roads without having to get hit by cars. I'm going to assume that was talk to text. Mr. Q, yep, it was interesting to see. I didn't know that was a thing prior to that, says Shia. All right, then. Oh, hey, Elephant. Okay, Sam Show.
It's an old, long-standing right under common law, and they want these animals to have that right. The zoo said...
Right. They want the animals to have that right. It's a long-standing right under common law for people. Common law for people. I'm not that I'm against it. Just how do we handle who represents the elephant? Who decides the elephant wants to? How do we know the elephant doesn't love captivity? Captivity might be the bee's fucking knees for this asshat. And for all we know, this elephant is swimming in shit loving his situation. All right? We don't know. You know what? We don't know. We can't be too judgmental here. I don't like people speaking for the elephants. I don't like that we shave down the tusks. You're really that's another thing, by the way. We can't release them into the wild if that's happened. They can't use their tusks at all. Are they going to continue to grow? Because if not, you just kneecap this elephant.
Says that these animals are well cared for, and they're also elderly. They were all in their 40s and 50s. They were captured when they were a lot younger and have lived in captivity most of their lives.
So they live in captivity. Oh God, they've been putting text in here for the elephants. What? I didn't realize this. They've been putting text in here that's talking for the elephants. I wasn't reading it. What are these? Colleen.
The top court in Colorado, the Colorado Supreme Court. They say they're living in a zoo with very little room to move around, to give these elephants the rights that, and they want these animals to have that right. The zoo said that these animals...
This mountainside meadow is on zoo grounds, but is not accessible to guests.
Are well cared for, and they're also elderly. They were all in their 40s and 50s. They were
It's not accessible to guests, but don't worry. We got a cameraman just fucking filming. I'm sure the elephants love that.
captured when they were a lot younger and have lived in captivity most of their lives.
Its secluded location provides a quiet, relaxing atmosphere for members of our herd. Right, it's nice and quiet where they don't have to worry about people.
On Thursday, lawyers from both sides, from the zoo and the animal rights group, made their arguments before the Colorado Supreme Court. The court did not rule right away. They are going to be thinking about this case and issue a ruling in the coming weeks or maybe months. It's worth noting that the same group, the Non-Human Rights Project, brought a similar lawsuit in New York. They tried to win the release of an elephant named Happy, who lives at the Bronx Zoo.
They tried to win the release of an elephant named Happy, arguing that Happy was incredibly sad.
And they failed in that case.
What you need to learn about elephants is they don't get happy, they don't get sad, they just run programs. God damn it, I've quoted that line so many times. I need to get that sound drop. I need to go get that sound drop. They don't get happy, they don't get sad, they just run programs. Oh.
And animal rights.
No, don't play. So yeah, we have an hour left in the show. They'll be voting next, right? Apparently, yeah, in Colorado, maybe. All right, I need to do a couple things. One, we have to check up on that. It seems like we might have some more thank yous to throw out. I need to go back here and to text somebody quick. Where? Oh, Jesus. So I guess I can just do this. All right. They'll be voting next. At least we know that the elephant is smart enough to vote. Right? The elephant is smart enough to vote. I'll tell you this. The elephant's going to vote for Trump. They never forget. They remember the lesson. Ah, boy. So, yes, elephants are fighting for their freedom. All right, so we're going to talk about this next story. I didn't know this was a thing coming out of Long Island, but so there's apparently a fad that came out of Long Island called the pickle witch, where they use a sliced pickle instead of bread, and it's been picked up by Jimmy John's. The Pickle Witch. I like how she's dressed as a... Get it? She's dressed as a witch. She's a pickle witch. I'd rather have elephants voting than donkeys, says Mr. Q. Sounds good, but messy. Well, I'm gonna say this. I've had the Pickle Witch, and it was not because I was gonna do a story. I had the Pickle Witch because I heard about it, and I wanted to try it. I'm gonna be honest. Not bad. Not bad. Here's the problem with the Pickle Witch. My only issue with the Pickle Witch. It depends entirely on the pickle. And pickles are a half and half game. Like, you got to have the right flavoring. They got to soak the right amount of time. And then you got to have a good pickle. Like, so, I mean, I can trust the sandwich makers to know a good pickle. But, how do you even eat that? Well, they cut it in half, so you just take it bite at a time. Like you could grip. It's honestly, it's not that bad. It's not even that big. They make it look big in the picture. The picture makes it look huge. That's what I tell all the ladies. The picture makes it look ginormous. Boop. There we go. Don't know why that moved. All right, so with both hands straight on. You talk about the sandwich or the pickle witch? How do you eat that? When she spreads her legs and asks nicely. Oh, jokes. All right. Johnny, did you just say that you trust people making sandwiches? I trust the person making a pickle witch to know if they've got like a super soft pickle that's not going to work to make a pickle sandwich. I trust them to know that and they're so stupid they just make sandwiches for a living. Fall in the grate. I'm not disagreeing that some people make sandwiches for a living. Perhaps they are not ambitious. Maybe they're working. This is a college town. Maybe maybe it's a part-time job. Maybe I don't know. Why you got to be so hard on the guy that's just slaving away making a pickled sandwich. You know what? For all we know, that fucking Goodwill Hunting out there is just fucking slinging Jimmy John's pickle witches until the time is right. So again, don't judge. Don't judge a sandwich maker by your perceived. A sandwich artist killed my paw. Did he? Was it a sandwich artist? Or was it a steamer? A Subway sandwich? Do you hate yourself? What? Who's getting a Subway sandwich? I have no idea. Oh. Wait. Did you just say a man made you a sandwich? Now we know they're retarded. I have no idea. I have no idea if it was a man or a woman. I ordered the sandwich online so I could prep the show while I ate it. I'm sorry. And you know what? It was good. It was pretty good. It wasn't the best, I'll be honest. I could do with a little bit more. The pickle had more cucumber flavor than pickle in the beginning especially. So it was just You eat it over a pile of napkins because it probably squirts juice everywhere. It is something that you want to use like either the wrappers that it comes in or whatever. But yeah, she's gonna need a little undercarriage, just a little bit of moisture. All right, Mr. Q, I am skinny. I can't turn down free food. I mean, you just can't afford to. Can't afford to skip a meal, even once. Like you're that skinny? I mean, maybe put on a few pounds. I don't know. Anyways, so yes, Jimmy John's is releasing the Pickle Witch, available to customers nationwide starting on the 28th through November 14th. What? So you only get the two options and it's only temporary? That sucks because I'm gonna tell you right now. I had the Vito Pickle Witch. The Vito Pickle Witch wasn't bad. Like, I'm gonna be honest, it's pretty decent. It's pretty decent. If a woman makes you a sandwich, marry her. If a woman makes every man does sandwich, she's a. What if she just works at a bakery? Again, I feel like we're jumping to a lot of conclusions here. All right, so I have to load this story, and I know how this chat gets. So I just I want you guys to try and be respectful. This is a serious topic. A lot of people have been worried about animal populations, particularly with regard, because we're still on animal shit right now. With regard to like elephants, fuck you. With regard to whales and sea creatures, because again, the oceans are heating up, the temperature's rising. So we have good news. It looks like some whales may be on the rebound. Let's see if this story will properly tell us why. Otherwise, I have to read it, and I don't want to. There's no audio? That's a bad sign. So we just got a picture of whales. They're just swimming in a circle. Okay. I'm worried. We're not going to... Not even a text thing for us to read. Okay, so this is just... if you don't know what you're seeing, I'm about to read a story for you in a moment that might make you laugh. And I'm amazed there's no audio because it's apparently affecting the cat. Thanks, I knew someone would... What? Roots to the what? I understood you. I don't know what we're talking about. All right, so there was no audio with that. All right, so let's go back to this one. The whale population is on the rise because people think it's a very good sign. A whale orgy off of southern WA. What's WA? Are we talking about like West Australia? Okay, so a whale fucking I can't even read. A whale orgy off of southern West Australia, South Heights. The unusual breeding behavior of the mammals. Oh, no. A mating frenzy captured on camera off Western Australia's southern coast is promising a sign for a return of whales recovering from decades of numbers like being low after whaling and such. The footage shot by Albany resident Brett Peake shows a group of about 6 to 7 males. Whales. Fuck, not males. 6 to 7 whales mating in a group. Marine biologist Pia Markovic says the mating ritual is more common in southern rights than other whale species. You could have 5 whales there, or you could have up to 20 whales, she said. Look, I'm saying these whales like to get together and they like to fuck. Fall in the grave. These whales need whale Jesus. These whales need whale Jesus. I mean, at the very least, I hope they're using whale contraception. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's right. I got to check that. And I have to change this bandage because I tried to fix it and it just made it worse. Where are we at here? Dude. Yeah, so it was 10 and 20. So I don't... Oh, and then 25. So now I need to see... Which one so do I need to count another? Now I don't know. Where is it at? Load it up and clear my come on. Today, dingus. Jesus Christ. The app doesn't want to behave. This is slowing everything up. Come on. There we go. All right, so yep, okay. So we have to take another 10 off the goal. We have to take another 10 off the goal. Thank you for helping support the show. Note about the birthday stream. The birthday stream, people can like donate, support, whatever. It's not going to count towards the show goal. One, because fucking if people go crazy on the birthday stream, it's going to fuck everything up all over there. 2, just because it's a birthday show, it's extra. I'm doing that for whatever. So, support or don't. It's cool. It's a birthday show. We'll have some fun. We'll hang out for a bit. If people are being super supportive and interactive and fun, then we'll keep going and whatever. Oh, we'll see how it happens. Play Whale Twister. No. They are not playing Whale Twister. What's a better... I was trying to think of a better game, but I think Whale Twister actually might be a good one. They are playing Whale Twister. Naked Whale Twister. Mating led by female of species. Oh, damn. So the whales are being led around by the ladies. The ladies are whores. Mating can start with a female putting out a call which travels underwater. Oh, really? Males will hear that, and they will swim over, and basically a whole whale orgy starts. Oh, boy. Oh God, this lady really. You know what? Open image and new tab. Is this our gal? This is our girl. So I'm gonna read these, and you could tell me. Maybe I'm reading into this, and that's entirely fair to say. That maybe, just maybe, I'm reading into this. But I think this chick really likes this. One, for the photo that she put up on this article. Well, let's just go to it. Boom. Here's the photo. And now I'm going to read some of the quotes that apparently she put in here. It's almost like a dance. When there's physical stamina, they're agile, and it's quite graceful, actually. Miss Markovic said, the female would lead, the male mirroring her movements. Can lead to a male whale's fighting for attention. The males will push and shove, but it's relatively nonviolent. And they kind of... Wait, shit. I gotta pull it back up. And they cut. Wait a minute. The whales will push and shove, but it's relatively nonviolent. And they kind of just bump into each other like bumper cars. Yeah, bumper cars with boners. Multiple males will mate with one female, creating the best chance of impregnation. Right? She's just a giant cutter. Oh, dude, just a giant cum dumpster. Jesus Christ. Miss Markovic said southern right whales had the largest testicles of any animal on Earth. Thank God King Kong Dong is gone. All right. Mr. Beats having a bunch of fun in the Rumble chat. I discovered that today when the elephant has to go down a steep decline in the forest, they slide down on their hind knees. Ooh. That's not cool, so we shouldn't do that. Yeah, I think it's too late for them to survive in the wild. If they've been there for a while, definitely. Fuck, I really got to imagine having whale penis mounted to your wall. Holy shit. Look up a whale boner. No, 09 Canyon, I'm not looking up a whale boner. You people send me on weird fucking tangents to look up freaking boner problems and whale boners and people with more than one dick. I don't know what the heck you all spank it to, but damn, you got some kinks. You hear that the white whale has the biggest nuts? No. Apparently, according to Miss Markovic, southern right whales, not white, right, R-I-G-H-T, southern right whales have the largest testicles of any mammal, or no, not mammal, of any animal on Earth. Holy shit, they can weigh up to 500 kilograms each. So they have 1 ton of testicles that are inside their body, she said. You've got 1 tons? I got 1 ton testicles. Oh, Jesus Christ. The whales migrate along Western Australia, WA's west coast and can breed in waters from Exmouth to South Australia, where before heading to sub-Antarctic waters. Well, I don't really care about the sub-Antarctic waters. I just, the population is rebounding from whaling, right? Southern Rights population estimated to be 50,000 to 70,000 in the 1700s before whaling decimated the population. There are fewer than 300 whales left in the 1920s. Oh, Jesus. The most recent estimates put the population sitting at 3,000 or so. So they're making their way back, one orgy at a time. Scientists are tracking southern rights through calcified skin markings on their heads, and the population is slowly rebounding from whaling. It's a lot less than the original pre-whaling numbers. Oh, gee, you think? But by mapping these individuals, scientists are seeing an increase about 5 or 6% each year, which is fantastic. Right? And, a couple more of these whale sex parties, and oh boy, aren't there going to be a whole bunch of absentee fathers. They used whale blubber for everything back then. Right? It was a fuel. It was a food source. It was a deodorant. Didn't they use it to make soap? I don't know. Are you sure they are not white? No, they are not white. Didn't you see? Oh, we didn't have pictures. Let's go load that story back up. They were not white whales. You know what? We're not going to do it. Not going to do it. Not gonna do it. Lord fuck me. I had this story to talk about, but it's kind of weird and strange. And you know what? We'll save that one for another day. We have a half hour, or not half hour. We have 45 minutes left in the show. We have a whole third hour's worth of stuff. So we'll leave that one for another time. Yeah, southern right whale. Those are the whales in the orgy. Did you not see the video? They were not white. They were not white. Southern right whales. No, don't boop. I'm trying to to clear this so I know what stories I've done and leave that one for tomorrow. We have a Florida county that's going to talk about people they've arrested after the hurricane. I'm going to close the audio while we load the third hour stories up. I don't know what we're going to get to necessarily for this. There's some of these that we have to do. Like there's a movie coming out soon where there is a, you know what? I think we have a trailer for it. And let's just say that, yeah, you know what? We have a trailer for it. The Christianity's taken a big hit. So we've got a movie trailer to watch. I mean, if you thought like the Passion of the Christ, like you haven't seen Bible stuff done in a movie until we get to this. We have a story here that I do want to get to at some point, but I don't know if we'll get it into this hour or not. I want to read that story because I don't think it's a actual video. Oh, no, it is a video. Oh, boy. Oh, wait, that's right. This one's a video where it doesn't have anything, so yeah. Reconcile public indecency. What? Which one was this? Oh, okay, yeah, we have a Georgia police report one that I don't know. Again, it's more of a read, and I don't know if I want to do that. And then we have this one. Okay, and there we go. We're definitely doing that. So kitten brought to an animal shelter. We've got a video for that. And we'll go to all of those fun things in over the next 40 minutes or so. Good to see those whales aren't suffering blue balls. Dude, they don't have blue balls. They've been dropping so many loads, I thought they were sperm whales. Get it? Dropping. Sperm. Huh. Sorry. Johnny, quick question. What class was your blood elf again? He's a night elf mohawk. Which one? Why does it matter? Who cares? Who cares? So it's like twins. You get a Schwarzenegger whale and a Danny DeVito whale. Wait a minute, what? How are whales like twins? Rexstart, how are whales like twins? I have questions. Sam Show, because I'm doing a thing. Well, now I'm not going to. Now because I know you're doing a thing. It'll entertain me. I'm sorry, Sam Show. I'm sorry. Now I just want to be a dick. What are you doing a thing? I don't know if I can trust you're doing a thing. Seen around the corner from my house. What? Oh, dear God. Holy Jesus. All right, whoever sent me this on the show line, that is hilarious, and now I have to figure out a way to, I gotta figure out a way to share this, to, like, everybody. That won't help. I need to use this to, no, I don't want to do that. All right, you know what? This is going to be too much work, but whoever sent me that, it's hilarious. Well, fine. I'll make the most useless blood elf and just name it Crutches. Yeah, then see, now you're doing a thing, and I don't... You want to make a blood elf like one of my blood elves and name it Crutches. I don't... That's... All right, then. So it's all right. Yeah, I'm fucking losing my shit. Okay, we have 30 minutes or so left in the program. We got a couple of things to do. We'll read this story quick Pinellas County in Florida, as you know, much of Florida got hit by the hurricanes. Is it? Oh, you know what? We'll go to his video and just see.
All right, good afternoon. I'm Pinellas County Sheriff Bob Gualtieri, and we're here today to announce several arrests. But before I do, I just want to make some remarks about what's been going on out here on the Pinellas beaches. We all know that Pinellas County has suffered devastating damage from back-to-back hurricanes, Helene and Milton. And the number one priority of the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office from the time that these storms formed in the Gulf has been the safety and the security of our residents, businesses, and guests. Before Hurricane Helene passed by the Pinellas coast, causing unprecedented storm surge that destroyed many homes and businesses throughout the county, especially here on the Pinellas beaches, we asked people to evacuate, and some did, and some did not.
Their bowels?
Sadly, because of not evacuating, 12 people died in Pinellas County from Hurricane Helene. Within days of Hurricane Helene passing by us, Milton was predicted to directly hit the Pinellas County coast as a Category 5 hurricane, and we again asked people to evacuate, and most people did, leaving many residential areas, including the Pinellas beaches, a complete...
All right, this is way too long. I don't want to go through this for 11 minutes. They're eating the cats. No. We'll cut through this. The important parts of the press conference, we have a couple of quotes from it. They're going into people's homes. They're taking stuff. They're rummaging through their things. In one case, it was an armed robbery where they went in and stole from them forcibly. And you might be asking, who's them? Well, just this month, they arrested 45 people on charges that included burglary, loitering, prowling, grand theft, armed robbery, vandalism, and trespassing. But don't worry, 41 of the 45 arrested are illegal immigrants. Wait a minute, why are we cheering for that? Oh, yeah, because it means it's not our society it's fucked. It's all the people who just walked in here without any permission. And not all, but certainly seems like a few. That's a stark number of looters, let's just say, percentage-wise. So they're going through homes, taking stuff, robbing forcibly. It's maddening. This is the epitome of people trying to exploit others when they're down and they're out, and when they're trying to rebuild and they've got nothing. So people are pissed about a variety of these things. Let's see. I don't want to go. Yeah, I don't want to go through that. They're eating our pets. Is it the cops or firemen? Oh, no. It's a whole bunch of illegal immigrants. Oh. All right, so let's clear that one out. That was, again, it's not surprising. You get people that come up here thinking they can just take whatever they want, and when they see an area ripe for the picking, they go for it. Yeah, I'm not surprised. 41 out of the 45. Right? So 4 of them were good people. No, I'm kidding. 4 of them were probably meth heads. All right. So, again, I'm not a religious person. I'm not. So I feel it's my duty to represent and get behind all religions and be open to religious ideas. So I really like that somebody is touching on a film that obviously needs to be made, which is the story of Jesus. And November 1st, you can go see The Carpenter. Let's see how this goes.
Name?
Warren.
Where are you from?
Cana.
You don't look like you're from Cana.
I know where I'm from.
This is the Bible, right? So hold on a second. So Benicio del Toro is pissed off at this guy for what? Is The Carpenter, official theatrical trip. Right. Because that looks like it should. That looks like that should say. That looks like that should say Gladiator 2. Because I'll be honest, we were right here. I was like, don't know what's going on. Oh Jesus, they're punching already. Yeah, all right. So tattooed guy, Benicio del Toro. I don't know who the hell this is. Dana White's at least overseeing it. Is this Power Slap League?
You don't look like you're from Canaan.
I know where I'm from.
You have to weaken them all and you win the fight. You cannot fight only with your fists. You must use this organ too.
What the fuck? I was told this, this is a Christian story. It's about Jesus. And, there are no redheads in Bible times, says Shia. Well, that's because the devil hadn't made them yet. Black Jesus is the best cinematography Jesus. I don't know about that. Illegals, 91% illegals. Those alt-right whale males. I don't know about that, dude. Those liberal whores. Again, they're bringing the population back. Let's get back to again. So this is the carpenter. Is that what Jesus's ring name is? He's the king of the ring. No, we are not doing Jesus as an MMA fighter.
You're gonna be Sharaj's champion fighter. Just don't lose focus.
Use whatever time you have to train and heal. No distractions.
What do you do for work?
I'm an apprentice.
Oh, for who?
Come, follow me. Do you think it's true what people say about him? He's not like anyone I've ever worked with. This carpenter.
They are. They're literally doing gladiator fighting. Fucking. Oh Jesus.
He takes care of what I need.
There are many good life lessons to be learned from sport.
Oh, wait, never mind. So okay. So you're hanging out with Jesus. Okay. Roots Calhoun, the devil may. It was a joke, Roots. It was a joke.
If this is your gift, can you cultivate it to positively affect those around you? To let your light shine.
What the fuck? Now we're doing parkour. How the hell? Hey, at least it's kind of an original idea. A little bit. Parkour Jesus. Roots Calhoun again. We got distracted. That wasn't Jerusalem Invitational 400 denarii. Oh no. Jerusalem Invitation. That's hurtful. But again, that's Jesus. Young bearded Keanu Reeves is Jesus. Trollbane here is just a fighter.
Gift. Can you cultivate it to positively affect those around you? To let your light shine.
Jerusalem Invitational, 400 denarii. None of this is ours if you don't keep fighting.
For that money, I would jump in the fight.
You really enjoy it?
It's not just the fight. It's training, walking out of each fight knowing that I defeated whatever they put in front of me.
And one day I'm going to punch the devil in the face. I'd crawfish the deal and then they'll drill that devil right in the ass. Oh, fucking good God. I bet Jesus was a radical skateboarder. Yeah, dude, he can do the 900 ollie like nobody's business.
You are aware of his miracles?
He's a carpenter, son of a carpenter.
No, look further.
So why help me? I'm nobody.
You're somebody to me.
The carpenter. I mean, I get it. We want to sell like some sort of like Christian message and we want to put butts in the seats. But dude, you know what's really hot right now? MMA. Like they did that movie with that Gyllenhaal kid, that Roadhouse remake. Let's get in on that. More like Carpenter. It was a 900 melon grab, I believe. What? Hey, Jesus did kick some ass in the Bible a few times. I have. You didn't know Jesus was an airbender. No. Jesus wasn't. Okay, so bathhouse fun. Well, that's a thing now, dude. It's gonna be out November 1st. So you guys can. I'm not gonna watch it, but you guys can if you want. I'm just sharing the news. Oh my God. So an adopted Viking orphan becomes a carpenter's apprentice to Jesus. The orphan, Oren, fights as a side hustle. His experience training as a carpenter with Jesus as his mentor changes his lifestyle. Okay. I like some of the tweet responses. The first rule of Christ Club. You do not talk about Christ Club. The film is premiering in Utah, and the film's distributor has published movies exploring the Mormon faith, so it was the Mormons who thought this was a good idea. Oh, no. Oh, God. Damn, that's funny. That's fucking funny. Okay. Fruits Calhoun, you could say the power of Christ compelled him. Yeah, to stop punching people. The power of Christ compelled him to stop punching people. All right, we have a story I'm going to play here. And this is one of those where I love to point out when things overreach, even things like I support. Like I support people making sure like certain books of a sexual nature that are inappropriate for young children aren't around young children. That being said, sometimes groups can overreach, which is again where you give the naysayers the ammo that none of us want them to have. So let's go to this story out of Los Angeles. Jesus Christ, and it's in L.A.
Over books is heating up again in Huntington Beach. Earlier this year, the city created a review board to monitor what's on the shelves at its libraries. But as KCAL's Michelle Geely shows us, one group has a new plan to fight the law.
A group of Huntington Beach residents known as Protect HB say they've gathered enough signatures to try and repeal a new ordinance that could impact which books are put on public library shelves.
That could impact. Like, has it impacted any books?
15,000 people have signed a petition that's headed to the city clerk. If valid, voters will decide whether the city council majority's Community Parent Guardian Review Board will exist. It has the power to decide which library books are purchased and can pull children's books that it deems inappropriate. Some books have already been moved, according to Friends of the Library board member Carol Doss.
The books that they have relocated are currently puberty books or books that had any form of nudity that they didn't feel comfortable with. So that would be potty training books, for example.
For example, again, I need that whole list thing. I don't like the potty training books, for example. Again, this is where the thing where puberty books and potty training books, well, in a kid's library, there's discussions there, I guess. Puberty books, again, for young children seems a little out of place. But potty training books. So wait a minute. So you have kids coming to school that aren't potty trained? No, I was just thinking about that out loud for a second. How that? So they can't. Why do kids need potty training books? Are there kids that aren't potty trained, like, by the time, like, they haven't figured it out at all? Not even on their own, in their free time? Just like, hey, stuff comes out of here. It's not good. Ooh. Black Jesus is the best retired. Hashtag not my Jesus. They separated the boys and the girls at the lock-ins we had. Right? You don't want people boning. Doesn't mean me and Nicole Caprio didn't. Oh, no. And he got some sweet puss. Oh, good God. This is on Top Chat. Again, I hate that it does that. We did 2 burns. We have to reload that biznitch and do more, don't we? Because we only have so much time left in the program. Oh, shit. Fuck. I don't have that stuff over here. And we have 5 left to do. We're putting 5 on the back burner for tomorrow. Because, again, I'd have to go over there to grab it. It'd take me forever because I'm fucking horrible. Sam Show, what did you do? I forgot to grab my fucking my stuff. So all I have is what's in here. Yeah, that doesn't count for anything. That don't count for shit. So fuck that, you dumbass. Yep. That's me, stupid to a T. Let's do this really quick here. So, all right. I was actually on your side for a moment when you're like, and potty training books. Why are potty training books something a child needs to access? I just realized this in the children's library. How do your kids make it to school age without being potty trained, worthless parents? Yeah, Cheeseburger Pie's got a very, very good point. Like, I was on your side for a minute where I was like, this is an overreach. Like, we get it. But now I'm thinking about it, and I'm going, wait a minute. Like, potty training. Like, that's like an age, like, 2 to 4, maybe? I don't know. You haven't gotten that figured out by age, let's say kindergarten-ish. So, like, you haven't gotten that figured out by age 6? You haven't gotten how, like, does your kid wear diapers? Like, I mean, why do you need potty training? This is weird. I pulled this story up and I was like, this is going to be one of those where I go, see, sometimes when we correct, we overcorrect, and we got to point those out if we want to say that our arguments have any validity. And as I went to do that, I went, well, wait a minute. Why do we need potty training books for children? Like, for little children? That, they aren't aware of what's going on at this point? ISR Kid Rock Daytona 500. Okay.
And those have been moved way up to the 4th floor in an adult section, which I think is inappropriate.
City Councilperson Rhonda Bolton is one of the 3 members who voted against the review board.
If you do look at legal jurisprudence, what that says is even moving a book from the children's section to the adult section is censorship.
Is censorship. Right, but you guys love censorship when you feel it's misinformation. So I feel like some of the books that maybe, I don't know, encourage children to, hook up with people. Again, some of those books might be, I don't know. Sheegram. Okay, if you're putting this in the adult section, it's turned into a fetish, right? So now only the adults can access the books on potty training. Well, I will say this. Books on potty training actually makes more sense for adults because they should read about it in terms of, like, how do you potty train a child? Maybe they don't understand how. Maybe they're a single mom or dad, like that guy we covered earlier. That guy we covered earlier probably needs to learn how to potty train a child. That little that freaking lady at the Harris rally scared the shit out of his daughter. He's definitely wiping a bum that night because adults with fetish do poop in diapers. Right, but I'm saying overall, like getting a book about potty training makes more sense for an adult because an adult might want to read how to potty train a child. I feel like a child getting a book on potty training, you should have learned this before you got to the part of going to the library in the school. And Sam Show, I don't agree with that. Libraries have become truly useless. I disagree with that. My daughter gets books from the library regularly. She reads them. She puts them back. It teaches her to share. It teaches her about it teaches her about not owning everything. Not everything is hers. I still rent the best VHS tapes from my county library. Corn Diff, that is I was gonna say cunty. They still have VHS tapes? That is scary as... I don't know who I feel worse for. You or the library. Small town. I mean, yeah, small town, but... Can't watch a DVD in a small town. Ain't got no Netflix in a small town. Gotta watch that VHS in a small town. A small town sucks for me. All right, anyways, I'm sorry. You can take lawn care equipment out from my life. Oh. Can rent Star Wars in a small town. Have to have that box in a small town. I bought my lawnmower for a library in my small town. Because I can't afford anything but gasoline. I grew up in a small town. Like I did. I grew up in a very, very small town. And just, I grew up in a small town that's very close to a large town. So I don't know. I think they share needles there, too. I may be wrong. They do have everything there. Okay, that's gross. You can rent Mexicans at your library. Dope. What? Oh, no, I disavow.
That's what the law says. And so I am not going to advise anyone to do something that's not legal.
If the issue goes on the ballot, resident Katie Casper will dig deeper to find out more.
Probably do a little bit more research on who's appointing these members to the committee.
If the committee, supported by Mayor Gracie Vandermark, is eliminated by voters,
Oh boy, it's a bitch fight. Do we have a single dude in here to just go, look, are they talking about sexual stuff? Okay. What are you, 6? We always respect the will of the voters, but as of right now, the current city council majority has done a stellar job in protecting and preserving our award-winning libraries. So they're not like taking the books out of the library. They're just, again, they're not allowing the kids to access them. Well, don't look at me. It's a safe space for the homeless. You know what? I can't disagree. When you do that kind of thing, shit happens. All right, so what do we got? We got 15 minutes. We can read both of these and then get to the animal story thing. So we'll finish all our third hour stuff. Yeah. Or do we want to? Ooh, I did have a couple of these I actually wanted to play, like the overtime stuff. We really wanted to do that. So you know what? We might save this one tomorrow. Tomorrow. We can do this tomorrow. All right, so we'll go, we'll save this one for tomorrow and that one for tomorrow. What is this one? Yep, we're going to save both of those. We're going to save them both, and we're going to go to our last one from the third hour, and we're going to then get to our overtime stuff, or at least some of it anyways. All right. All right, so in Germany, kittens get abandoned in the wild all the time. It's a sad thing. I hate to see it. You do too. You know it. We all love cats. Unless you're a Mo. Then you might like some sort of weird alien-eyed shivering like it's shitting peach seeds kind of a dog. I don't know. They used to watch porn there. I wonder if they still do that. That again, not comfortable with that, if I'm honest. Same show, rat dog. No. Anyways, hat. Whoa, we're over this. So someone brought a kitten into an animal shelter in Germany, and so we're gonna go to. All right. Can I just? I just wanted it to full screen. There we go. I want to do it this way, and then we got to pull the audio down. Jesus, that's loud. All right. So someone brought a kitten into an animal shelter in Germany because it was alone, and it was apparently very, very aggressive. Let's see this aggressive kitten. Aww. Oh, who's a cute kitten? You look like my little Alucard. You got smaller ears, though. Oh, you are angry. Oh, you are angry. Oh, he's a cute little anger ball. Who's a cute little anger ball? It's just scared. Well, hold on. I didn't give you everything. So, a seemingly orphaned or abandoned kitten brought to an animal shelter in Germany displayed unusually aggressive behavior that resulted in it being identified as a European wildcat. The Bergheim Animal Shelter said the small feline was brought in by a member of the public who found it alone on a country road and became concerned by the animal's aggressive behavior and refusal to eat. The shelter staff suspected the kitten wasn't a domestic cat at all and contacted the Ratschneider Hof Wildlife Center, which confirmed the animal was a European wildcat, a protected wild species native to the area. The Wildlife Center said that the young wildcat is being cared for alongside other members of its species until they are old enough to return to the wild. Now I have to Google European wildcat. How big is a European wildcat? European wildcat animal. Go. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. European wildcats are just cats. Cats. They're just cats. Images. Fuck you. It's just not a domesticated cat. It's just, dude, that's my cat. Dude, that's my cat. All right, no, it's not. It's got a little bit more of a bobcat look to it. I take it back. European wildcat's not quite. Aw. He took down a rabbit? Dude, that thing's bigger than he is. I want to have that cat. Like that. That's what I thought Alucard was going to grow up to look like with the big old ears pointing out. Like, dude, that's a cool looking cat. I don't know. It's just, that's a cat. Yeah, it's a cat. It's a cat. It reaches a head to body length of up to 65 centimeters, 26 inches with the tail long. It weighs up to 17 pounds. Yeah, that's a cat. Not so native to the area it is now. Yeah, dude, it's not so native to the area is it now, huh? Again, it's just a cat. It's just a cat. Saint Aran, I'd adopt that pussy. What exactly makes it a wildcat? They ain't even that big, 18 pounds. Yeah, they're small. Like, Alucard's bigger than that cat. Like, again, I just, I look at this and it just seems like it's an adorable little cat. It's just an adorable cat. Who doesn't love that cat? It looks like a cute cat. But I'm going to be honest. I like that look. I like the ears. But yeah, this looks like Alucard, just slightly different in the fur. And he's bigger. But yeah, again, I don't fault them for thinking that was just a cat. That just seemed like an ornery cat. And it kind of is, just an ornery cat. So, we didn't need to do that. I have an 18-pound chonk. My boy is 22 pounds and can pull 2 fire bricks around the yard at will. All right, good for him. My boy is just a fat cat. He is not I think he's around 20, but he I think he's probably closer to 17 now. Let's mute this and go yes to that. Oh, that's right. We have some fun stuff. I got some AI stuff that got thrown at me because I played AI stuff the other day. So we have an AI thing that I think is hilarious, and we'll get to that in just a moment. As well as, what is this one? We'll see what those are. Oh, dude, we had the political thing, so we've got to do this one and maybe this one. All right, yeah, because we're doing AI stuff for sure. And what was this one? Oh, well, I mean, I don't know. We might get to that one. We'll see. We have about 8 minutes left, so let's start with a parody that I love that like this is something if we had an honest SNL, like, and they went after the right and the left equally. I mean, fucking rip the shit out of all of them. Donald Trump, everyone. This would have been an SNL bit.
Personality. When you can switch who you are. Needs personality. When you can switch who you are at the push of a button.
It's Sid Swish Kamala. That's right.
Oh, hello, young lady. Quite a marvelous day, innit?
Why does she talk so weird?
Let me play with her. Well, hey there, little nugget. I'm gonna be the first black female president of the United States of America.
Man, this doll sucks. Accent Switch Kamala can emulate any accent you like, as long as it grants her credibility.
Bonjour, tu aimes les croissants?
Merde américaine.
Guten Tag.
Again, thank you, AI, for making this an available thing. Somebody had a great idea, and this, again, would be a hilarious bit on SNL to make fun of something we all have seen, take the piss out of it for a little bit, but nope.
Sie lieben ein Bratwurst, ufta, 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 da.
Luke, I am your mother. It's Sid Swish Kamala. That's right.
But wait, there's more. All new Accent Switch Kamala comes with 2 bags of campaign money, a blind eye for illegal immigration, and her own multi-laugh 3000 generator. Laugh in every way possible. Let Accent Switch Kamala turn your life into a complete circus.
When you give me more money, like Uncle Joey did.
Don't you wear a little mad? The money's coming.
I don't understand.
Oh, excuse me, honey.
I meant to say, the money is coming. I love ice cream, Cumberland map.
It's Accent Switch Kamala and brand new Tampon Tim.
You know, my grandma always used to say,
Kamala,
right. Janu, please wash your hands so we can eat our chicken masama.
It's Sid.
Jesus Christ. The Tampon Tim one, perfect. All right. So yeah, we're good over there on that. Twitch, Rumble, YouTube, all of them. Thank you for being here today. We love having all of you guys. We've got I can't keep going. It's funny, but it's supposed to be, but it's cringy.
Swish Kamala.
All right, so that is Snicklink. That is I hit the wrong button. That is very funny. So that came out 2 weeks ago. Hilarious. Let's close that out. That is, again, if SNL had balls, that would be an SNL skit. You know what I mean? Shout out the Dalsim background. What, this? This is the Dalsim background? Was fill some holes saying link, please. To the bit? All right. Yeah, the video we just played. Here's the link to the video we just played. There you go. That last one got me. Dude, that last one was fucking the whole like, Luke, I am your mother. Like that was pretty, like I said, if SNL had balls, that would have been an SNL bit. Like back in the day when, oh God, I'm doing back in the day shit. I don't want to do that. Let's screw that. All right. We're not doing those two. We have like 4 minutes left. I don't know. This is 1 minute and 18 seconds long. This is also a AI thing. This came out a couple of months ago, but it's apparently Harry Potter and the Vietnam War. So this is, I should have just said this is the preview for the new Harry Potter movie, but let's go over here.
Welcome to Vietnam, Harry.
Welcome to Vietnam, Harry. That's what they said to me, as if a greeting could somehow make sense of this madness. They sent me to do a job that could only be conceived in the twisted nightmares of a madman.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
My orders were clear. Track down Colonel Voldemort, a commander who had gone rogue, vanished into the deep jungles of Cambodia. The air here is thick with despair, the kind that seeps into your soul and makes you question every choice, every belief. This place is a graveyard of dreams.
All right, I'm going to be honest. Vietnam Hermione's fucking hot, dude. Vietnam Hermione's hot. The doll comes with a border wall. The box comes empty. I have no idea. Did I miss that part of it? King Kong Dong. If I didn't have an answer by show end, I'll open tomorrow's show with the... What? Who are we talking about? Oh, Jesus. We don't need that information over on the Rumble chat. No. One of my favorites is the Capital of Conformity. It's creepy. I don't know what we're talking about. I love the movie Apocalypse Now. It was great. So this is funny. Dude, this is funny because of, again, the juxtaposition of it. And again, the AI part was enjoyable. Like I said, I just took a moment just to go, damn, man. Like, fucking Hermione can get it.
Is a graveyard of dreams and a crucible of nightmares. I remember the words of my old commander before he died.
It may have escaped your notice, but life isn't fair.
They want me to kill him. They say it's the only way to end this madness. But as I venture deeper into this green hell, I wonder, can you kill what is already dead inside? Can you fight an evil that thrives on fear and chaos?
Oh my God, is that supposed to be the fucking little Dobby? Is that Dobby? Did we make Dobby an ethnicity? Oh no. Did we? Oh no. What's happened to you, Dobby? You need a sock.
That thrives on fear and chaos? In the end, maybe this mission isn't about stopping Voldemort. Maybe it's about facing the darkness within myself. Here, surrounded by death and decay, I see my own reflection, twisted and distorted. I don't know if I'll come back from this, but I do know one thing. The Harry Potter who entered this jungle won't be the one who leaves it. If he leaves it at all.
The horror.
All right, I gotta say, that was pretty fucking funny. Oh, no, that's a blue whale. We were talking about, they're called right, R-I-G-H-T. They're called right whales. They have the largest testicles of any animal on Earth. And I don't know why I'm giving you that information, because then you'll just look this information up to share it with us tomorrow. I really need to get better at this. Anyways, we'll be back tomorrow, apparently to find out how much jizz was in that whale ball. We'll be back tomorrow with another show from 2 to 5:30. We've been Johnny. You've been an audience. It's been awesome. We'll catch you tomorrow. You're asking for it at this point. No, I'm not. I'm adamantly insisting that we don't need to do it. No, I'm going home, but I'm saying we don't need to do the jizz. We don't need like a amount in liters, in cc. I don't, in general, whale jizz.
What the fuck? Fuck! Who the fuck? Fuck this fucking! How did you do fucking fucks? Fuck! Game over, man. Game over. I'm a 50 terabyte self-evolving neural network double backflip off the high platform.
Physical headshot scripted cheater.